updates.
General.
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 Because
Oh, we should go to the D&D channel, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, one moment. Y'all, guess what I finally fucking did?
What did you do?
What?
There's General. I hope that... Let me see, where is it? I must... Should I just send the video? Is the video even available to send? I hope it goes through. I hope it's not too large. I redid my room. After... the first time since 2017. The carpet is no longer. And I have more floating bookshelves. That is right. We spent all last weekend redoing my bedroom. And it's so pretty.
Your camera skills, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to be humbled about that. I already know their shit. You know, I know
Well,
what I
too
can and cannot
bad.
brag about, okay? But what I can brag about is the fact that I have more floating shelves
Ooh,
than at my
hardwood floors now.
hardwood. I got laminate flooring, okay? I've moved up.
I
You know what
see
hasn't
your...
moved up? Your Oscar nominee
What?
for best film work.
Words can't hurt me because I don't care.
As
But
long as those shelves are sturdy so you don't die in the middle of the night.
oh no, I made sure. There's so much safeguards to these shelves. Not only did we add like extra 2x4s or 2x2s, I guess, or 2x1s, whatever, as support under them. We also got regular floating shelf brackets to put under in the middle of the longer segments, just to make sure that it could support the weight and it won't like U-bend under the weight pressure. Bruh, this is not even all the books in that video. I put most of my books up, but there's still 6 boxes, like Home Depot medium boxes.
I also need to get floating shelves, not for books.
But
For
if you lived in
Gundams.
Tucson,
Yeah,
I
I
would
was gonna say for Gundams.
I also thought that, but yes, my dad did this for me. Obviously, I paid for it, but my dad did it. Because he's handy, and that's what his business is.
I was gonna say, does your mom still randomly find, like, dogs to adopt?
Sometimes, but not recently. We, recently lost one of our cats, so we're on a
Which one?
sad period. Serenity.
I don't know if I met that one.
Probably not. She was the one I always doomed the princess, my third sister, because my parents they spoiled her rotten.
Well, then I'm sure she had a good life.
Oh yeah,
She was
they gave her
spoiled
everything. She was spoiled. More so than the other cats. Let me see if I can get you a picture. I'm so terrible at remembering to take pictures of my cats. Since
Because
I'm just
my recent news is that last week I had an interview for the USCIS Tucson office.
how'd it go?
I think it went great, but that's not my opinion that matters.
The point is, are we hopeful about your return?
I'm hopeful, but you know, it's government. The default speed is glacial for any kind of
They better step up.
communication.
This distance has been too long, okay? This is not what we signed up for.
It's not what I signed up for, but you know,
I
the
mean,
pay is
yeah,
decent. Health
it
insurance is
kind of
good.
is what you signed up for. Let's be real.
Yeah, but because I would love to return
Back?
to the area.
Mm-hmm. And
I
not have
have
to struggle.
I have severe dog withdrawal
Uh-huh.
because we don't have a dog.
Right.
So I miss Abby, and I want a dog of my own. But so that'd be good. I died, but now I'm better. And I had surgery earlier last month, so I'm good now.
All healed? All good? No complications?
So far, no, mostly good, all good. It's like some kitty. So like some mobility is still like issues there, but the rest of it's fine. It's good. I feel good. It's nice. I'm glad I'm mostly alive now.
Yeah, but Ren passed away recently, so A little on the sad times. Just a bit down in the dumps.
I have no
Wasn't
new
fun.
news.
I heard David had a birthday.
He did.
Oh, did he
How
now?
was the party?
That was fun. A good time. Yeah.
Had some drinks, played some games.
Yeah. Super tired.
I can imagine. Well then, we will kick us off then, I guess. Welcome to season 4 of Strixhaven. Does anybody remember what we did? No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
Kinda. I bits and pieces, the relevant parts.
But yeah, so new year, new you. Before we get officially started, it's been another
Balthazar
year.
now has a grill, by the way.
I was gonna say, what have you guys
Golden
been up to over
diamond
the summer
grill.
vacation?
Shit. I've been going on as many dates with Aurora as possible. And also, I profusely apologized very early on about dropping her severely. But I mostly went on a lot of dates with Aurora because I didn't go on enough dates the first time we had a break, so
Oh,
I had to step up.
I think Alaris and Balthi went on that like cruise type thing.
Oh yeah!
Just still haven't made the thing for. I got so distracted with homework and then forgot until like earlier today, and I was like, lazy.
We went on a cruise.
It was an airless adventure.
What did Lumi do, Aurora?
That's a good question. Probably just worked on clothing designs, fashion,
Trying to
spell
grow
work.
taller.
No, maybe.
Have you developed any of your relationships with Grayson or whatever the
I
fuck
was
his
about to
name
say, like, did we ditch Grayson or are we still on that?
We're probably still on that.
is?
Fuck. Fuck that.
Lumi's like, I'm weak. He's hot.
Find someone hotter. Anyone, please. There's plenty of hot people. You could do better.
You're more than welcome to
believe
help
in
me
you.
find one.
I believe in you. You can do better.
And that introduces our new play.
Right.
Drake Curry, introduce someone way hotter and better than Grayson. Stat.
Bro, Grayson was my hottest character.
Figure it out. We can't have the likes of him around here.
The same thing about Aurora. No.
Absolutely not. You will say no
Yeah.
such thing.
But yeah, so welcome back to Strixhaven for your 4th and final year. The last 3 years, a lot of things have been going on. It started out small and things started kind of snowballing. Until eventually, you guys had your big kind of encounter
battle.
/ fight with kind of within the dean's mind, so to speak. You found and faced Murgaxer, the little toad man.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was right. It was almost a frog.
Yeah, frog, toad. I know there are differences, but like I don't care.
No, but I was trying to remember things, and I was close enough.
Yeah, and found out that he'd kind of been behind most of the bullshit that's been happening the last 3 years.
Most.
Yes, so some of the bullshit was your guys's bullshit, but
Okay, but like it wasn't willing bullshit. Okay, we were coerced.
yeah, basically, yeah. So Murgaxer was a student himself at Strixhaven some like 200-300 years ago. So as far as how he's kind of lived this long, you guys didn't know. There wasn't really much talking between you guys. But he did things. He corrupted eldritch bombs to cause magical mishaps all over campus. He attacked students in a mage tower game. And, the big thing was manipulating one of the deans, like, during prom. You guys had to, like, skip out
Abandon
on
my
a
hot
hella
girlfriend.
cool after party.
And my hot girlfriend, obviously. We had to abandon my hot girlfriend.
You
In
know
lieu
what's
of
hotter?
shenanigans.
You know what? You know
She
what's
looks
a
so pretty!
You know what's cooler than an after party? Vengeance.
Being with my hot girlfriend. Obviously.
Yes.
No, vengeance.
Hot girlfriend trumps vengeance. That's why all the people who go after vengeance stop midway. They're like, this ain't worth it. I'd rather find love.
And this is
You
why
know?
Kaladin is a simp.
No, I'm a committed person, okay? I just have high standards, okay?
Is that not what a
My-
simp is?
No,
Yes.
no.
You're
I'm
not
a
gonna
devoted
win
person.
this.
Devotion is a good quality, okay? It's a great trait to have in as a relationship, okay?
Well, day one of
Yes.
every year is the same as it's always been. You guys have your new courses.
I need to write shit down.
Yes. So this year, everybody's shared class is Arcane Herbology.
Give me a second to pull it up. Arcane.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay. And then
Wait, is this year 3 classes or year 4?
4. Year 4. Y'all are in your senior year now. You guys like rule the campus. Like you're familiar with everything now. You're familiar with teachers. The best places to go drink. Like, for all intents and purposes, that like you guys get the feeling
Yellow?
this is gonna be your year. Like you haven't, you guys don't have senioritis yet. The year's just started. But kind of with this final year of study is also coming the kind of looming feeling of like, oh shit, what the fuck are we supposed to do after this? But again, it's only day one. You guys have the entire year to panic about your future. So your required class that everyone's taken is Arcane Herbology, and at least
Yellow.
3 courses from the following. So we first have General Studies Advanced Applied Magic. Silver Quill is hosting an Advanced Lumimancy class. Quandrix is showing off their Applied Illusory Arts class. Lorehold is doing an Arcane Macroeconomics class, for those of you that are history and business minded.
I'm gonna do that.
Can you write these down in the chat? That would be lovely.
Yeah, when I'm finished. Prismari is doing Eldritch and Arcane Performances.
I also want to do that one.
And then Witherbloom is doing Extraplanar Cryptozoology.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
So let me...
So
Okay,
how many
also, are
how
we-
many classes can we take? Of that?
At least 3. So everyone's got Arcane Herbology, and you need at least 2 more for 3.
Okay.
Okay, I already know one of them. Also, my mic cut out, so I couldn't hear a word you said up until when you were saying one of them. So, I'll see.
I'm definitely taking the Lorehold one because I figure I'm the Lorehold now. Like, sure, I'm Prismari, but like I've got Lorehold's blessing, so I'm the Lorehold.
Yeah, speaking of everyone's blessings that they got from the respective like school dragons.
Where is it? Where did I write that down? Sorry, I read one of my notes from the last time we played, and all I said was, I passionately kiss Aurora at the ball. Score.
Oh my god.
The simp.
Sorry, it's just funny to me. I don't even remember writing that. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna take extra planar cryptozoology because that sounds lit. Okay, what's it going? Amanda, what are you taking? Or Loom, what is it?
Alaris.
Alaris, yeah. Bro, I forgot names, but what are you taking?
Yeah, I'll do the cryptozoology and the advanced applied magic.
What's advanced applied magic? What does that do for me?
It's a general studies class that's quite what it is the title. It's advanced applied magic. So learning to use magic and any inherent skills or powers you have in advanced ways. Senior level course.
Am I magical in that way?
Partly.
Yeah, you're partly magical at least. Otherwise you
I
wouldn't
was
have been
like,
accepted to
is my magic?
Strixhaven.
Yeah, I don't know. Is my magic like very conducive to that kind of class?
What's the thing about advanced applied magic is that it's applied magic, but magic comes from everywhere. It comes from a variety of places.
Which
And
was
what's
why
illusionary arts?
So applied illusory arts is like learning how to craft illusions and like decoys, stuff like that. How to make
What
things
is
seem as though they aren't.
what is eldritch
like
and arcane
Gale.
performances sounds like theater kids?
Because it
It is.
is.
Because it
theater,
is.
it's dramatic theater kids learning how to summon demons.
Yo, I was never a theater kid. I think I'll take that advanced applied magic just because I really, really like Alaris and we can study together.
Noise.
Or what Lumi, what classes have piqued your interest?
Advanced applied magic, advanced lumimancy. Lumimancy?
Yeah, I figured. Because
And-
it's literally you.
Yeah, and eldritch and arcane performances.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be taking 4
Wow.
classes this
Ooh.
yeah.
Stepping it up.
Wait, what's Aurora taking?
I kind of want to take the extraplanar cryptozoology too.
Doesn't it sound pretty lit?
Yeah.
But also, what's Aurora taking?
So Belthy, are you taking anything else?
I'm taking the arcane herbology, of course, because I have to. Arcane macroeconomics, because again, I'm the lore hold now, so they all need to bow before me. And then eldritch and arcane performances, and then extraplanar cryptozoology.
Also 4 classes. I'm sure the deans will appreciate the effort.
Bold of them to assume I'm not taking extraplanar cryptozoology just for Alaris.
But speaking of Aurora, Aurora has signed up for the arcane herbology like everybody else. She's also going to be taking extraplanar cryptozoology as a Witherbloom student, and she's decided to try her hand at applied illusory arts. It's kind of like
I
a.
respect that. That sounds
Should
pretty
get my
lit.
dice. Let me get my dice. Oh,
Oh, I should get my dice.
because we play dice with D&D. We play D&D with dice. As for Grayson, Grayson is also in 4th year, so he's taken arcane herbology. He's taken Eldritch and Arcane Performances, part of Prismari, and he's also taking
Of course he
Advanced
is.
Lumimancy because he's Silver Quill and because he likes Lumi. Surprising
Drake,
exactly
you're
nobody.
the DM. You literally can conjure up anyone.
I know, and I like
Like
Grayson.
someone... no one likes Grayson.
I like Grayson, and Lumi likes Grayson. That is the only thing that matters.
Unless
Listen, you're
unless,
talking to.
unless you
Hold
bring
on,
You're
forth
talking about
someone
some schmuck.
unless
better.
you essentially bring someone who's as large as Halson, then that's a different story.
Listen, Grayson
The
is
guest
the
teacher
Dra-
is Halson.
Grayson is a little bitch, okay? In one
Grace-
end, he was being a little bitch to Lumi, and then the next, he's not. We don't like a double-faced bitch, okay?
When was he
He's-
being a bitch to Lumi?
He was
When he
never
when he almost fought with Balthazar in that bar, I remember things. I don't forget.
that was
He was like,
Belthy though.
Yeah, but like he was saying dumb shit, and he was approaching Lumi, and she, at that point, she was not into it because he's been a dick. And then it was fine. I don't forgive and I don't forget, okay?
Yeah, because he got humbled by Balthazar. He thought he was gonna win. I just
Yeah,
destroyed
he
him.
had to. Okay? Thank you, Balthazar. You humbled him, but that's not the point. The point is that he was even attempting to be a dick, okay? He was a dick. I don't forgive, I don't forget, and Lumi deserves better. I'm on your side, buddy.
Listen,
for your own good.
he's the Draco Malfoy of this.
Yeah, and do you know
No.
how many Draco Malfoy fics there are out there? Like,
He's
So
not the Draco
many.
Malfoy here, okay?
Oh no, he
Draco Malfoy
absolutely
can be
is.
redeemed. And I didn't even like the Hermione fics, okay? Draco fics are not my cup of tea, but I have read them. And I understand he can be redeemed. He is not Draco Malfoy. He's just a bitch.
well, anyway, your schedules are set. your
Is it?
as far as your blessings go, we were talking about that. So your blessings, it's a weird feeling for you guys. Like it's almost as if you can feel something kind of like in your bodies. Like not it's not a physical feeling. It's more of like
Yeah.
there's some other like alien, not alien, but like unfamiliar like aura. And you guys have no idea how to access these blessings yet, or even what they do specifically. But you know they're there. You can feel them almost like it's like an extension of your body. But that's all you guys know right now in regards to your blessings. Still bone in my body. What? All of your hard work has come down to this, your fourth and final year as a student of magic at Strixhaven University. But as soon as you arrive on campus and sort of get your schedules together, it's clear that, like usual, something is wrong. But it's not.
No.
It's more of, instead of the usual cheerful bustling going on around the campus, students seem a bit more nervous. More as if it's like before they couldn't put a finger on like what's been happening around campus and the different strange things that have been happening. But now the rumor mill has circled. They're aware of Murgaxer. They're aware. It's rumors, so some of the rumors are wildly wrong. But in general, they know his name is Murgaxer, and they heard that he wants to hurt us all. So as for what is what's true and what's not, they're wildly different variants.
What year are we in?
Your fourth and final year as a student of magic.
Shit, that means I didn't write down my third year classes in my thing. Because I had year one classes, year two classes, and then I just miraculously forgot to put my year three classes. Shit, that's okay. I'll live. Go on.
But the mood on campus might be gloomy. But as you guys cross the central campus, you see a few of your classmates, including Aurora and Grayson, smiling and gesturing to you outside of the Fire Jolt Cafe. I can pull that map up again. Whoop. And I should make sure to copy everybody's tokens over properly.
Yeah, because these are old ones.
Yeah, they are.
Who's this
Where'd my
bitch?
girl?
We haven't been back to the cafe
this
in like
bitch?
30 years.
Yeah, who
Is
dat?
it?
Yeah, it's Ren!
Oh yeah. Is it bad if Belfi died and I had to roll up another character? I'd roll up a character who didn't have magic, who just lucked his way into Strixhaven, just to make Drake's life
like
hell.
every anime, just going, I took the wrong bus.
Or like that Sky High thing, but he ended up getting powers anyway. But the point is, he went in with no power.
What's your power? I cast fist.
Everybody's tiny.
I'm gonna be next to my girlfriend.
Cast fist.
I go up to my girlfriend and I hug her and give her a kiss on the cheek and say how much I missed her.
She's tiny. She can't hear you. Hang on. Belfie's tiny.
I do the same thing as soon as she hears me. There's no stopping.
I'm leaving Black's tiny.
Lex is a good boy.
Oh, and Alaris, you notice that Blex, like, consecutively every summer, he's getting bigger. So he's now the size of a Great Dane.
Aww.
He's
a great boy.
A big boy.
He's a great boy.
So a familiar face jogs up to you guys, and you guys notice Grayson, as he's waving. He's like, he kind of looks specifically at Lumi, but he's like, so good to see you. I was so worried about you. Things have been, because you guys disappeared during prom.
Ow.
You guys weren't at the very lit after party. But he's like, things have been kind of shit around here lately. But some friends are. We're about to start playing a game called Scuffle Cup. Are you guys interested?
Belthy's
Nope.
gonna put his hand on Grayson's shoulder and just be like,
Chuny man.
"The after party was not lit because we are the party and we were not there."
He's still small. He's just like, okay. Turns back to Lumi. You guys want to play?
No.
No.
So apparently, they found a box of animated teacups, and they figured out how to control them. So
That sounds wrong.
Belthy's gonna like turn to Alaris and he's gonna go, "Ugh, listen. This is where everything usually goes wrong. And it has
Absolutely.
the past, like, how many times? So I say we just watch from afar this."
Agreed.
I hear Belty
I
because
get
he's
the
right
grin.
there. I agree.
Grayson wiggles his eyebrows. There's a prize purse of 1,000 gold.
Still out of it.
Heck, I'll try and play.
Only 1,000?
We deserve more than that for what we did. Why do they keep involving us students in these battles and then giving us barely no reward?
Battles. This is a game with animated teacups.
Nonsense. This is gonna turn into something, and I want no part of it. There's always something. And why are they subjugating teacups? Like, why the minute you found out they can be sentient, you immediately try to dominate and rule over them? That sounds kind of sketch, honestly.
How
like
does
something
your
a
mother feel
little
about
bitch would do.
that? Secret
If anyone is participating, I've shared the stat block for the Scuffle Cup teacup.
No, you
I
shared the
refuse
buy
on account
info.
that Grayson is the one who suggested it. Stay petty.
But basically, if you want to play, you just pour some tea into the cup, and it will grow little arms and legs.
Worth it.
I poured tea.
Lumi,
Yeah, we could be drinking that tea.
You watch as a tiny set of arms and legs kind of pop out from the teacup, and it just kind of looks up at you. It doesn't have eyes, but it's waiting for you to tell it something.
You're free. Run away.
So basically, whenever it's your turn, you can use a bonus action to command your teacup to either attack someone else's teacup, or to try and shove a teacup off the table.
This is dogfighting.
You lose if your teacup drops to 0 hit points, or if it falls off the table.
Does it smash and break?
For those of you that are not participating, should you want to cheer Lumi on or heckle Grayson, you can do that. If you'd like to cheer somebody on, you can pick who you want to cheer for. Also, Aurora's playing. She got drawn into it.
No.
Their teacup will gain advantage. And if you want to heckle them, heckle somebody, their teacup will get disadvantage.
Well, no doubt Lumi or Aurora are the only possible winners here, so I have no doubts. I will be sat here cheering y'all on. Fuck you, Grayson.
I'm just gonna...
Belty is 100% has his weapon ready, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, we all should be ready, because every time we try to do something fun, it just isn't.
Now
Doesn't
go
go
over
well.
here. 1 alcohol drink, please.
Hey, Hilarious, can you get me one
this
too?
is a Wendy's drive-thru.
Hilarious, spot me one, please.
So that's Lumi's teacup is over here.
Over there. Okay.
One alcohol drink, though, sounds like you're not supposed to be ordering
Exactly,
alcohol.
right?
1 alcohol drink, good sir.
1 beer, please.
How you
Which
tell
one?
it's actually
Any
2
of
tiny
them.
guys in a coat.
Did you ever play Slime Rancher?
Yes.
No.
They're so very cute game.
Right.
It's amazing. One of my favorite games. So calm and
It's just so fun.
relaxing, and they're one of the things or one of the like things that you could do was do bounties and get coin. And when you were getting coin, one of the bounties was this thing called Bob. And Bob liked chickens. But then after a while you realize Bob is just two slimes and a trench coat.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
Bob.
Do I even have?
And then who's well? We'll do this lady.
Lumi, this lady pretty. Much prettier than Grayson.
Lumi's like, yeah, but I'm not into that.
Mm-hmm.
Start. Anything's better.
Nope. You'd have to pay
Come
me
on,
1,000
Kieran.
gold.
Come on, Kieran. You have to get a hunk, a real hunk, a real actual hunk. Oh, I have money. Yay.
I know, just the guy. Tag at Ken. We need a real hunk. Bring Ken.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna be supporting my girl from behind. I don't know where, how I'm gonna be here, but somewhere around here.
Kinky?
I feel like that's a wall, but I can ignore it.
I'm just gonna be sitting here.
Oh, actually, maybe I can be like right here supporting both.
Alright, so Lumi, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative for your teacup. It's just a straight D20.
You know what kind of weapon I really want in D&D though?
Yay.
And so in DE, the people who make Warframe, their new game Soulframe. So I'm in the pre-alphas, but they've released this to the public, so I can talk about it. Just FYI for people that knew. So they have they one of the game mechanics that they have is when you fight, you can throw your weapons. I wish we had a sword that you could fight with, like throw your weapons.
Dancing blade.
Achoo! Why did that? Two. Okay. Roll 20 is going so slow today. Okay, so Grayson starts off the game. Is anybody heckling Grayson?
Me.
No. Well, he's just kind of waiting.
Alright, so
Tis I.
Grayson is gonna approach Mina's teacup and try and attack it. And basically, your teacups have, I think it's like 13 health. 5 health. 5 health.
So little.
He misses with a 7. Aurora. I'll have you roll for Aurora.
Kaladin.
Me?
Kaladin.
Ow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I roll. It's just a regular d20.
Is anybody cheering you? Well, you booed Grayson, so you're done for the turn.
Oh, I can't cheer.
No.
All right,
I'll
but it's just a
cheer
regular
Lumi.
d20. Yes.
Oh, Belty's in the corner. He's drinking an alcoholic drink, and he is cheering on Aurora. So Aurora can roll.
I am not
with him.
drinking an alcoholic drink. I
All
don't
right, but it's just a
drink
regular
water.
d20. Yes.
Yes.
Roll, yeah, but with advantage. And who are you
What?
targeting?
Roll twice.
How do you? Just roll twice. All right, I can roll 2d20s. How's that? 1, 2, roll. I got 10 and 12. Sadly.
So 12 is your
That-
highest.
That meets. So you hit. Who are you attacking?
I can take a guess.
Oh yeah.
Who's Aurora
Lumi.
attacking? Not who's Cal attack. Who Cal's attacking? Who is Aurora?
Hey, that's on
attacking?
you then. I just rolled for her. I can't speak
Okay.
because I can only speak as Kaladin.
All right,
Grayson.
I'll roll a d4. She's attacking Lumi,
Ugh. Your girlfriend sucks.
My girlfriend does not suck.
and she will deal.
You might need a new girlfriend.
No.
She'll deal 4 points of damage. So your teacup is alive, but barely.
Nothing wrong with a little sucky sucky.
Great.
It's been years.
Mina's turn. Anything for her? No one knows her, so I'm just gonna go with no.
Nah, we have nothing for or against her.
All right, she's gonna try and hit back at Grayson for a natural
Actually-
20.
I love you. Platonically. Get that ass. Literally. Like, fuck it up. Kick his ass.
She rolled shit damage though.
No.
She
Mina,
rolled a
how could
1,
you?
so doubled. That's a 2.
Mina.
So Grayson's teacup takes 2 damage.
I'm liking you better, Mina. Keep this up.
Lumi.
Gonna attack Mina.
All right. Roll a d20.
Jesus.
Your teacup is very uncoordinated because it's on its last legs. It just doesn't hit.
This is all your fault, Kaladin.
Wait, does no one get to
Grayson.
cheer for Lumi before she got to do her round?
No, because Lumi's last in the round. New round now. So Grayson is first. He sees Aurora attack Lumi, and he sends his teacup to barrel straight at Aurora. And he's gonna try and have his teacup shove hers off the table.
How dare he?
Strength check. Contested by their strength check.
How dare he?
Okay. The strength is -3. Okay. So Grayson's teacup barrels straight towards Aurora's. And that's a really shit roll. But Aurora's teacup immediately fights it off. He rolled a
That's
2.
my girl.
And Aurora rolled a 19.
Woo!
So they kind of bounce
got
off
this,
each
babe.
other.
You're doing great.
He's just very sad. Aurora.
I'm cheering her on, obviously.
Okay. So she can roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling for her. I forgot. There they are. All right. Rolly, rolly, roll. I have to put my flashlight on because there's no natural light in here. Oh my god, I got a 17 and a 20.
Okay. And you're hitting
Grayson. Grayson, 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 Grayson.
Mina.
No! She was neutral.
This time she does 6 damage and outright fucking smashes Mina's teacup. So there's just a smashing sound as the teacup kind of crumbles.
Okay, well, our group has
And
a
Mina
2
looks
to 1
downtrodden.
chance to win. Our group has a 2 to 1 shot to win this.
So Mina sighs, but one of the other students immediately casts a small spell and restores the teacup back to itself.
Yeah, also that sounds
Albeit
like
not
really
animated.
mean.
So Mina's gone. Lumi.
Gonna attack Aurora's. Or shove it. I'm gonna shove it.
Okay. So roll me a strength check using your teacup's stats. Alright, so take that, -3.
So 17. Oh, sorry.
16.
16.
Alright, and then Cal, I'll have you roll for Aurora.
Another
Just the-
D20?
Yeah.
Okay. Flashlight on because I don't keep it on. Roll. And it's a 19.
-3.
It's a 16.
Roll again, guys. That's a fucking tie. That doesn't help me.
So 13.
Okay.
Roll. What is that? Oh, it's a 9, so it's 6.
Lumi's teacup on its very last legs, like, power rushes Aurora's teacup and fucking smashes into it. And it tips it over the table, where it smashes on the floor. And Aurora is out of this fight.
I go over and I'm like, good job, buddy. You stayed in. You did great. Next time you'll get him.
She doesn't look too beat up over it. You know, she's smiling. She's had a good time.
I'm glad.
Now it's Grayson's turn. And he kind of looks at you, Lumi, and he's like, you know, do one of two things here. He's like, if I win, you have to go out with me.
I like how Kaladin's just adding more and more and more. I guess.
He kind of shoots you a charming smile. And he's going to, because your teacup is like
On
one
its
health.
last legs.
Yeah.
Can I quietly cast a spell
Sure.
on his?
So fuck him up.
What do you want to cast?
I'm gonna cast Bless.
On Aurora's teacup?
Yep. Or hold on, wait. Yes.
Okay. All right, so or you get an extra D4 to your next either attack or saving roll.
Okay.
So Grayson is going to have his teacup try and charge yours and knock it off the edge. And he rolls a natural 1 for -2. And you get a 1. You win.
Yay!
So your teacup, like, fresh off the high of, like, murdering Aurora's, like, barely manages to dodge Grayson's teacup.
Good
But
job,
it's staying
Lumi.
on its feet. You picked a good one.
I guess I'll
Lumi.
try and shove his off.
All right, and again we go.
Plus a d4. Jesus.
So Grayson rolls a 9. Minus his 3 already. So he rolled a 12. So 9. No. So, like, by now the entire bar is, like, really engaged in this now, watching these two teacups battle back and forth, neither one getting, like, an advantage over the other. But he's gonna keep going at it. He's gonna keep going. You're gonna try and shove yours? Ooh, okay. What'd you roll for your next one?
Oh, sorry. So 9.
Yeah, so that unfortunately, he rolled a natural 20.
Fuck you, Grace.
No one wants to give him
Wait.
Oh.
the.
Nobody could have cheered for
Oh,
Lumi
you
to get
could've.
like advantage. You didn't give us that
Question.
option.
Do I still have my action? Can I cast another spell?
Yeah.
Before I do that, I'm gonna cast a level 1 command on Grayson's. I don't think it has to hear me.
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm just gonna say lose to Grayson's teacup.
All right, so it's gonna
Throw the fight.
roll. It's gonna roll its wisdom save. Its wisdom is even worse.
It's a fucking teacup. Of course it is.
What's the spell save?
Spell
Oh,
save. It's not 14. It's 15.
it rolled a 3. So lose.
Yeah, lose.
Okay. So that natural 20 that Grayson had. So it looks like the angle is good for him to just like fucking run over Lumi's teacup. But then at the last minute it seems to like trip on like some sort of wood grain that's been like sticking out of the table, and it kind of just falls flat on its face. It's
But
your
I'm
turn,
casting
Lily.
these so nobody can see them too, like under the table casts.
I guess I'll try and shove his back.
This is battle. This is a
Battle of attrition.
No, it's a 14. Grayson's gonna try and shove. Is anybody booing him for
Me.
the turn? Okay.
Me.
That's a 5 or
Okay. I don't even need the bless.
no. It's your turn again.
Shove it.
Come on, Omar.
Aw.
Hey, okay.
Oh, look, it's
This is
still a
his-
20.
This is his last try. Or he
Don't-
also rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god. Well, hold on. He has a -3 to it.
I know, so do you.
But I have the bless.
I know. But does that really work on the nat 20? Because it's the crit. Oh no, it's a check, it's not an attack. So yeah. Alright, so with that bless, like both your teacups are like almost centrally like grappling each other.
Sumo
He's trying to get
wrestling.
the upper hand. Yep. But at the very end, your teacup just manages to edge out Grayson's and kind of like turns the tables, pushes it towards the edge, and like almost in slow motion, the teacup falls over and smashes on the floor.
I win.
And Grayson and Grayson looks
Does not win
sad
the bet.
just for a very brief moment. And he's
Did
like,
you see what I wrote?
Which one?
This one, the bets are not a good way to start a relationship.
they've been in a quote unquote relationship for like 2
It's
years
tacky,
now.
It's
and
a
I mean, it's been an
great.
off and on one.
It's tacky and it's not great, and it almost sounds like an ultimatum.
It's
So,
a situationship.
No, absolutely not.
But so Grayson gently kneels down and picks up his teacup and casts a muttered spell to repair it. And sets it back on the table, and he approaches you, Lumi. And he's like, "Congratulations." He hands over the big purse of money. And
I
you
broke
can add
all
1,000 gold.
As soon as Lumi won, by the way, I broke all concentration on my bless, so nobody knows.
Good idea. So he hands you the prize purse of 1,000 gold pieces. You can add that to your wallet.
Added it.
And then he's like, he almost looks a bit sheepish when he approaches you, but he's like, "So I know I lost that bet, but would you still want to go out sometime?"
I don't know. You lost the bet, but I'll think about
Look at
it.
this.
And
Look at
I'll
this.
give
The
him
bar
a little peck
is in
on the
hell.
cheek.
The bar is in hell.
And if anything, he looks, he gives you a smile and he looks a little bit more determined. So, I'll take it. Good ending.
I'm gonna shove Balthazar in the side a little bit and be like, they're really not gonna date after that. Even their porny little teacups were getting handsy.
Belt is just true. Belty's gonna whisper into her ear that he helped. No, he'll
Good
tell
job.
her later what he did.
We could all say that the teacups got to first base before he did.
It took you a year and a half to kiss Aurora.
That is different.
You are not one to talk.
That is different.
How?
Is it?
Because I've kissed her many times since then. And we've held hands, okay? And we went on many dates this summer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you said yourself, no sucky sucky.
What I do in with my girlfriend is none of your business.
You've been
You guys aren't
making
doing
it
anything.
our business.
Yeah.
As far as you guys are aware, keep it that way.
Cal's like, hey, my relationship with Aurora is none of your business, but Aurora's great. I love her. And we're just like, okay.
Well, yeah, Aurora is great. I do love her.
See, point.
I don't know if that was supposed to be an insult, but I feel like pretty okay with what you're saying.
As Grayson leaves, he mutters a little spell under his head, and you guys all see as floating letters appear above Cal's head that just say "simp."
I just turn to Aurora and be like,
Chelsea would like to high five him.
I just turn to Aurora and I'm like, well earned.
You can't see the letters. They're invisible to you, but everyone else can see them. Aurora can see them. She just kind of like swipes a couple.
I think I know what's up there regardless of if I can see it or not because I hear it too often, okay? You guys are unoriginal.
Then maybe not try and be a simp all the time.
Yeah, well, it does not offend me. I think it's well earned.
Aurora's just staying out of it. She's like, I know, but I don't want to tell.
That's okay. I probably already know what's up there.
But that was your first welcome into fourth year and into kind of this year's relationships and everything else. You guys have an exam. Is the very first thing y'all are doing today this year as well.
I was about to be like, today we just got back.
Y'all are going to bed, and then the next day is your exam.
What?
Yep. Fourth year, no fucks are given. There was a reading list sent to you guys over the summer.
No, there wasn't.
It's up to you whether or not you read them or not.
Definitely read them.
They're there for me.
Would have read
Yeah, I
them.
read them.
If I'd known about them, I would have
We read them on audiobook
Audible specifically.
during our airless tour.
I'm about to ask, like, would you even be able to hear without any air? Because you need air to
have sound travel.
Yeah.
Technically, Belty's voice is all magical, so.
This episode is sponsored by Audible.
Get your first book free.
Yeah.
Your first book is on us. Wait, I think I spent my first Audible free credit, and the only time I spent money, actually, I never spent money on Audible, but the free one I got was Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda or some shit like that. And then I watched the movie that was pretty shit.
So like the eyes, and then a nose, and then the bar of the mouth.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I thought those were boobs. But now I
No.
see the face.
Art. But how you guys spend the rest of the evening is up to you. Your test is bright and early in the morning, first class, because of course it is.
Hey, Aurora.
Do we know
They're here to
about
weed
the
out.
test?
Yeah, no, they're
I'll
they're here
study.
to weed out the weak
I'll study.
for your last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna study.
Yeah, I turned to Aurora. I'm like, hey, do you want to do a study date tonight before our exam tomorrow?
She's like, of course.
Make sure you're studying.
And use protection.
I don't need to.
I have an aura of protection.
Oh, it must really suck not really getting boners, huh?
What are you talking about? He's
All bone and nothing to show
bones.
for it. He's all bone and nothing to show for it. That's what I'm saying.
He's like, I'm hard 24/7.
But yeah, me and Aurora will be studying together until we have to go to bed at a reasonable time so that we're not zombies in the morning.
All right, so if you guys are studying, roll me a d20 for any ability check, and then you tell me how you're using that ability check to study.
What are we studying for? Which class is this?
Which test?
This is for your arcane herbology. Your first exam is on
Okay.
vegetation identification.
Can I use Arcana because they're magical herbs?
Of course.
Sweet.
Can I use performance because I wrote a poem about it to remember, or like
What are you, Hannah Montana?
I was gonna say it's like the Hannah Montana bone song.
you get the best of both worlds.
All right, well,
I had
I'll do
it
Arcana as
turned
well.
off. Now I turn it right off. I'll get the best of both worlds.
Haha.
Oh, I just rolled my d20. Do I have to roll in the thing? Never mind.
It's up to you, but you have to be honest about your rolls.
Zoe
I am
has
honest
eaten
about my rolls.
goldfish. Zoe is
That's
happy.
okay. If you think I'll be dishonest about my rolls, I'll just roll it here. So for the consequences.
It's up to Drake.
I want to roll my yeet dice in combat just so I can be like, I rolled a nat yeet.
Because
I rolled.
realistically, I rolled an 18, but on the computer,
You almost had an 18.
what did I
No,
roll?
a 5.
Oh, is that what? Why just have extra numbers in my head? Forgot. But realistically, I rolled an 18. But if we're not taking my word for it, then 5.
The 18's fine because only Lumi passes.
What the fuck?
So only Lumi gets one reroll for this exam.
Yay.
Oh,
Y'all are in 4th year now. They pull no fucking punches. The DC check for this was 20.
what the fuck? Oh my god, I gotta sneeze.
But in terms of studying, y'all do study, but Lumi is the only one that is like on the fucking ball about this. And Grayson joins you, by the way.
Okay. If he tries to get handsy, I smack him.
No, he's actually really into studying. He thinks he thinks getting good grades is important.
Red flag.
Nerd.
Oh my god, he's a nerd. Fuck.
Nerd!
He's like that weird like
Competitive asshole.
no, but I think he's I guess you call him a nerd because he gets
Competitive
really,
asshole.
really good grades, but he doesn't try. Like he's
That's
just
even
naturally
worse!
that smart. He's just naturally smart.
That's
But
even worse. We hate those people.
But he's not like
He's already
He's
so.
not like Draco Malfoy who thinks that he is and likes to show it
Yeah.
off.
yeah.
He's very pompous.
He's no, he's not. Like he's
He is.
the side of him that you're seeing, Lumi, is that he's very helpful. And if you're confused about something, he's quick to help you and be like, "Oh, this is why we do that." And the same thing is like if he struggles with something, he genuinely is asking for help. So you're
Yeah.
getting a side of him that like Kaladin thinks doesn't exist, but very much does.
Damn. I was just checking, but I used all my rerolls last semester or last year.
Yeah, this is new year. Y'all have no rerolls left,
Ugh, sorry.
except for Lumi,
They're
who
all
has one.
gone.
okay.
But
How do you, can you get rid of the turn order thing?
maybe.
Please. Thank you.
But welcome back to the main building.
How
It
dare
is
you
the
leave my
morning.
girlfriend behind?
That sounds like a you problem.
Why would you leave her out there? I can't move her.
She just walks past you.
You left her out there, okay?
Well, that wasn't Drake, that was me.
You left her out there. That's rude.
I have no control over her, so.
Right, so you guys are in this room this semester.
Isn't that the room we're always in?
Yeah, but I think it's new.
Who's this guy?
Okay. Yeah, who is he?
That is the wrong token because I need to find
The
a
wrong
token.
I know, I'm on the rock.
Oh yeah, and I walk up to Aurora and I hug her and kiss her cheek and say good morning and good luck. Not that she's gonna need it because she'll do great.
Ugh,
Sam.
ugh. That's disgusting. So sweet, it's disgusting. I hate it.
You're just jealous.
Jealous is not the word that I would go.
It's the only word I hear.
Where?
It's like an alarm bell.
No, he has voices in his head.
I know.
Yeah, we all have an inner monologue.
Did you know some people don't have that though?
That's so crazy though. Just finding out people can't like have like they can't articulate their thoughts in their mind. How does that work? Is it just brain empty, no thoughts?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works because I'm someone who can inner monologue and also create exterior voices or recreate voices for movies and stuff. So it's like totally wild that like someone can't even have their own voice in their own head. Wild.
There we go.
Like how do they process things?
Very carefully.
Because like all I can imagine is those people who are like do something, ask questions later.
I am actually on the wrong map because I can't read.
I added a new soundboard thing for the server.
What I guessed. Yeah. Does anyone have a link to that one Dragon Ball Z abridged specifically where one of them is like, "Can we get McDonald's?" Asking for a friend.
I don't remember.
Shit.
But that was DBZ abridged.
I'm pretty sure it was DBZ abridged.
No, the soundboard was.
Oh, that one? The one you just put on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
My
reminded
mom
me.
wants me to be an orthopedic surgeon. Nerd.
Can we get McDonald's? That's all I know. My friend keeps repeating it. Never seen it in my life.
I'm missing a Lumi. Copy paste a Lumi.
Wait, why are we out here?
Because we're doing herbology.
Semantics.
It's all about immersion, you guys. That's why the map is like not perfect.
I'm still missing.
I know. So I have to copy you and the teacher.
Who's texting me? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys kind of step out into the humid and moist, thick air of the Sedgemoor swamps to one of the outdoor labs usually inhabited by Witherbloom. But this is where the senior level arcane herbology class and exams both take place. Your course professor is Verilda Lang, an arcanobiologist. You guys probably don't remember her. She very briefly did an exam for you guys in first year. But she's happy to see that most of you guys have managed to pass her classes the last few years. And
She
to be
kind
in
of
front of
pretty.
her. She's a blurry token.
What if we
kind of
didn't? What if we didn't pass our classes?
Wouldn't they just like expel us or something or hold us back?
Yeah, probably. But like, you guys kind of got to pass, like, even if you didn't do great, because you guys kind of saved the campus.
Multiple
So
On account that we
times.
keep doing the adult shoves, yeah, I would hope so.
it's kind of like Glee. Like it's kind of like Glee when there was someone would like fight in the hallways, like where the fuck are the teachers? You know, they're around. They don't care.
And then they always punish the victim anyway.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is the real win is us singing. And
Yes.
now it's fourth year.
Yeah,
And
honestly, it's fourth
I
year.
feel
I'm
like
waiting for you
collapses.
guys to like be put under a curse for the like musical episode. Like every
Nah,
TV
the
show series
only
has.
the best Glee song that I remember is the "I'm a Survivor" or "I Will Survive" mashup that all
Yes.
girls team did.
Yeah, that
That
was a
shit
good
was
one.
lit.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
good. Chills.
That was a good song too.
Chills.
The football
I'm
game
so
one.
sad they lost. How did they lose against those fuckers?
Because of plot armor.
They were the best, arguably.
Like, I literally think they should have lost to the Dalton Warblers like multiple times. But I digress.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Wasn't Grant Gustin on that show?
he was.
Yeah. He
Mhm.
was someone's boyfriend.
He was Sebastian.
I was watching a clip. I was like, "Is that great? Is that the Flash?"
It is the Flash.
They did have
Yeah,
a
the Flash
musical
was there.
episode in the Flash.
Yeah, they did. And he has a great voice.
They had one in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was the best one.
That was really good.
Oh shit, my
Anyway.
package is here. One sec.
Kaladin gets disadvantage on this first roll because he's gone.
Ah.
Kidding. He's daydreaming about Aurora.
Okie doke.
What's your package?
Okay. What's happening?
What was your package? Your package?
Oh, it's because I got a piano and I forgot all the piano I've ever learned in my life. For the last 3 years, I did piano. So I bought stickers that go on my piano to remind me what the keys are.
Nice.
Gotta
Yes.
start from the bottom.
Back to the test. So, your first roll for this test is I need you to roll me a nature check. You guys are correctly
Oh, no.
selecting the properties of samples in arcane herbology.
I didn't do so bad.
I did. I'm using my reroll. Alright.
Hilarious.
not
Like, I know this
invented.
shit. I am Witherbloom.
Haha.
Nature. There you are. Fuck.
Everybody but Cal
Hmm.
passes this first check. And you guys see Alaris just like flying through her test. Like, not even like barely looking at the questions, but like confidently answering each one. She's like, I know this shit. I am of Witherbloom.
Can't say the same.
And then the second half of this test is recalling the correct names of flora with arcane uses based on your sight, smell, and texture. So I need you to give me a survival check. Please don't poison
Why?
yourselves.
Question. I don't know that I
Why
have
are all my rolls
smell
like
or
this?
taste.
Damn it.
Why are all my
All,
rolls ass?
all of y'all fucking fail this.
Question. How do I do this? Because I don't have taste.
But you have sight and you have texture.
Do I, though? Oh, I might have texture.
You have sight. I mean, you don't have eyes,
Have
but you can
sight.
see.
Yeah, it's still magical sight.
Yeah. Do you have magical smell? Like, can you smell at all?
I don't think so.
That's something I don't think we ever talked about, is if you can smell, but magically.
I have... Uh... This is all it says for that. That.
It doesn't mention that you can't smell.
But I don't need to eat.
Yeah.
It says.
So I'll make it up to you if you'd like
But
to have
I
me
would
be able
say
to smell or not.
I would say smelling would be like a breathing thing too. I don't know that it would be like smelling, but like maybe something like another sense that like distinguishes it. But yeah, no, I don't think I have. I don't think I'm capable of smelling because I don't have lungs to like breathe in. You know.
Okay. But either way, it doesn't matter because all you failed that.
Yeah, well.
So, everybody but Cal passes. So, you guys walk out of that test feeling, oh my god, things definitely fucking kicked into high gear. Like, what if you guys thought would have been like easier tests or whatever? No, those days are gone. If you guys want to pass this year, you're gonna have to do a lot of studying.
Or save the school again.
Or yeah, or save the school again. But
If we burn down the school, does that mean everyone automatically graduates?
No.
No.
I was just no. Maybe.
Silly Kaladin. The school is magical. It can't burn.
I mean, if we just don't intervene, someone will do it, right?
Maybe.
And then we all automatically pass. Foolproof.
There's just
we
one
try to
dude.
let the adults handle this time and then see how they like it, okay?
Ooh,
Sure.
that's the wrong button. Why is that going? Well, I'm just gonna delete that. It's fine. That's a glitch in the matrix.
We're in the void.
Ah. This is like the cruise we were on.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys haven't been back to this area in years. You know how I know that? Because Renwick is still on the field.
Oh my god.
Many moons.
Oh, God.
I'm so large.
Lex is still small. Okay. Okay. So at the end of your first exam with Professor Lang, she kind of waits until the rest of the class kind of like files out and makes their way back up the trails to the Witherbloom dorms. Um, so she kind of like takes you guys aside and she waits for everyone else to leave before she addresses you guys. And she's like, it is as we feared. Murgaxer has been lurking around campus. Or we think he's been lurking around campus ever since he tried to break and manipulate Dean Tullis. Now, as far as you guys think you killed him. Like in that big giant fight. But you don't know. But for the moment, they're acting as though he is still alive. So whether or not that's true, you guys don't know yet. It could be they're just trying to kind of put up a facade that they're doing something about this. And so she mentions that the best faculty researchers have been digging through Strixhaven's past to kind of learn more about this man, frogman.
Toad.
Yes. But she needs your guys' help searching for clues. You guys are like the only people who have like faced Murgaxer in any aspect and kind of lived to tell a tale. Not only lived, but thrived against him.
Isn't this a great time to say not my monkey, not my circus because we're fourth years who need to study?
No.
So she's arranged for you guys to oversee tomorrow's detention bog activities. Of course, there's extra credit in it for you guys, which is good because y'all passed barely your test and Cal failed. So
So basically, the rest of us don't have to do it, but Cal does.
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
I mean, sold. I'll do it.
Sure, I'll do it. I can use the extra credit anyway.
Do I have to?
Everybody's so enthusiastic about it.
We're over it. We're fourth years. We're senioritis is kicking in.
It's like the second day. You guys are probably like, oh, fuck it.
We
done.
already had an exam, okay? Why would they do that to us, okay? On the second day of school, we already had an exam. You can't talk to us like that.
Technically, they can.
But is there anything else you guys want to do for the day? You guys are scheduled for tomorrow to embrace the bog.
I guess see if there's any better equipment we could get.
Yeah, by all means, the store is
Yes.
open, and as fourth years, you guys have special permission to kind of have access to a wider stock of things. Of course, that comes with a higher price tag, but the world is your oyster. And additionally, there are requisitioners that if you want a certain item, just let me know what that is, and then I will tell you whether or not that is possible to get with the money you have.
Options.
I mean, your options depend on how much money you have. So,
I'm not trying to spend all my money. What's the maximum amount cost here? Like, what's the most expensive thing here?
I mean, you can buy things up into the thousands of gold for like some really sexy weapons and armor and stuff.
What's a really sexy weapon that I can buy for around 300?
A plus
A replica
one.
Harry Potter wand.
Hmm?
A replica Harry Potter wand.
Shit.
And not even the fancy kind that has a little like Lumos tip.
This one had that, but it broke.
Where can I see a list of inventory and prices?
That's dependent on the DM.
If there's a weapon from Steinhardt's, my document loads on PDF. Because there was a great sword that I wanted from there.
But yeah, so we will actually take like a 5-minute break right now for our mid-session break. So if you guys want to look up stuff, feel free to do that. I'm gonna get a snack. But yeah, there's stuff like if you guys want to buy like +1 armor, +1 weapons. Um, if you guys want to quote unquote buy like extra classes to like study if you want to learn like a new language. And add a language to your skills.
Repertoire. Bless you.
Thank you.
Ew, but I kind of want this one.
I don't know what I want.
This is a battle axe that's also twin pistols.
Wait, I already have a homunculus.
Sure.
How can I use that?
Read about it.
Yeah, read about it, and I'd say if you want to upgrade it.
And I
So
also
then
got my
probably-
cute little kitty cat. Where is it? I haven't named her or him yet.
You have a kitty cat?
Yeah, the cute kitty to be named is my homunculus.
Oh. I was gonna say, did you adopt a cat? I just forgot about.
Okay, how much?
Yes, my cute
And
homunculus
could
kitty
I
cat.
get? And put it in Strixhaven. Yes.
How do you use a homunculus search?
Because that was the magic weapon I want when you were like, I might give you all magic weapons.
How much gold do you have?
Like 2,000.
Well, for pretty much all of that, yes.
Oh,
So give me 2,000 gold.
how much?
2,000 gold.
Cool. Sold.
How can I upgrade my little buddy? My cute little buddy.
Give it a gun. Pal world.
Oh my god.
The best part is, it is a +1 weapon.
It is indeed.
Since Blex is like the size of a Great Dane now, can I like get him some armor and turn him into a little tank?
Yeah?
That would be lovely.
Hell yeah, go for it. You can find some of the Quandrix students who are willing to kind of like help you sort out measurements and material costs and everything. But depending on what your budget is, yeah. How
Yeah.
much gold are you willing to spend on your boy, on your child?
I mean, I have a decent amount.
All right, so yeah, what is your budget?
What's one platinum? Is that 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have basically 1,300 gold.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd say for like probably 800 gold, you could probably get him like some really, really nice, like handcrafted, like. Let me look where records. I'm trying to find images of like war dog armor.
That's my first attunement item.
Yeah, like you could probably get some really nice hand forged armor that kind of plates up around Blex's head and like kind of down his back, uh and like by his chest and right like under his front legs. And I'd say that does Blex have an AC?
He should.
He should have one.
I'm trying to download something, but Drake, I do have a question for you. Don't say anything
Okay.
loud.
So yeah, I'd say for about 800 gold, you could buy armor for him that would increase his AC by 4. So it'd take it from a 13 to a 17.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Now subtract 800 gold.
What is my cute little buddy looking like in terms of ability and
Your mascot or your cat?
my kitty cat, my little homunculus servant.
I don't know. That is your artificer thing. I have no idea what it does.
I was trying to read it, but like it doesn't give me like specifics.
Can I sell my?
Here's the weapon I want. It's loading.
Is there a better
do I
crossbow
have?
type ranged weapon I can get? Or like an upgrade to one of my ranged weapons?
The note you sent me, or?
The note is for something else. What I put in Strixhaven is what I want.
Can I sell my regular greatsword and longsword?
Sure.
How much do I get for them?
Are they magical?
No.
Then probably
What?
for both, probably like 200 gold.
Heck yeah. That's why I wanted a magic weapon, is because I didn't have.
Because your
magic
items
weapons.
also, because you guys are like, you're the saviors of the campus now. You have fans.
Can we also say that this weapon that I posted in Strixhaven not be a longsword but a rapier? Because I know it says longsword or greatsword, so.
And what's your budget to deal with? How much gold do you have?
I have
You have a lot of gold now because you just won 1,000.
essentially, yeah, but I essentially have 2,500.
Damn, you're fucking rich, bro.
Yeah. Share the wealth.
I'd say similar to Belthy's, if you can drop 2k, that baby's yours.
2k it is.
Is there a way to upgrade my
Please allow 3 to 5 days for shipping.
What are your armor options? Like, how much does a +1 cost?
Probably around 500.
I'm short.
Don't you have like 2,500?
I exaggerated a bit. I have 491.
You know what? They'll do it for 491.
Really?
You're not off by far. 491, and you have to tutor a couple of first years.
Fine.
Can I present my really cute, cuddly homunculus and be like, how can I protect this little bub?
So kind of similar like to what Alaris was thinking, like giving armor to it, or like a gun,
Possible.
or what do you want?
Anything,
It's already
anything that can
armored.
defend it well within my budget.
What's your budget?
500.
For 500,
I have
how
no
big
money.
is your... He's not that big, is he? He's like a kitten, basically. Right? Size.
And it's already armored kitten because it's an artifice. It's a mechanical beam. So it's technically made out of metal. So what's
Well,
the
if you
best...
wanted to add, like, spikes, like defensive spikes to the armor, if you wanted to give it kind of like... I don't know what you'd give to...
I was trying to look
aside
it up
from,
and I
like-
can't find any
Aside from like making its armor spikier or
And guns are expensive, so.
he's made from metal, right? Like couldn't you like give him like a flamethrower or something?
How much would a flamethrower cost?
I'd probably say, even though it's a small kitten, I'd probably say most of your money, like 450 gold.
And what if I wanted like a gun? Like a small little like
gun.
look, imagine a kitten with a gun, okay? Imagine just walking around little cutesy and then just like out of its sides, 2 guns. Pew pew. Not even like just like
That'd
robotic
probably be
pew
like
pew.
500 for like one side. So you'd be
I'll
looking at like
take it.
1,000 gold for like both a guns on
500 for
both
one
sides.
side if I can get my little buddy a defensive gun.
All right,
Defense.
fine.
Like a little Uzi. It's got to wear a fedora too.
Literally.
My little buddy needs some extra protection because he's very good at stealth and he's very good at like, evasion. But like if he's in a rough spot, I want him to have a close range weapon, okay? I need him to be able to defend himself. Herself. Itself. Until I figure it out.
That's Blex right now. Okay, but now we'll take a 5-minute break.
So the price is right for 500?
Yes.
Perfect. I got no money.
So we'll be back at like 5:42-ish.
Same with everybody else.
Okay.
Actually, can I trade my sword?
Be back.
I just realized the downside to this weapon.
What?
It can't transform unless you feed it blood.
You have no blood to give.
You can feed it enemy blood. Whenever you slice somebody, it takes a charge and can convert. But I could essentially get the same thing with this axe. This great axe or battle axe, but it turns into to dual pistols.
Huh.
Actually, the one I was thinking of is this Epi Solari. Is a great sword that turns into dual short swords.
Are you proficient in short swords? Swallow?
I gain proficiency with it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter either way. And yes, I'm as long as it's a martial or a simple weapon, I'm proficient in it. Basically, I can use any weapon, I think.
I kind of want to trade in my sickle for a moon sickle.
I need to use the bathroom. BRB.
Sickles.
Bruh. Hell yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Is there anything better than sherbet ice cream?
Every other ice cream.
You don't understand. This shit is
Damn.
delicious. This is so good.
I've just never liked sherbet. But
I like the fact that it's just a creamy fruit. And I don't like fruit-based things a lot. So it's nice that it isn't like before I eat my words, let me check. I like it. Very yummy. Obviously, I also have like regular ice cream in my fridge, but I was feeling a light and fruity one. I don't want the day to end. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Who realistically wants to go to work outside of the making money part to survive?
People who like to make money to survive.
I said outside of that. That's everyone's reason to go to work.
To have a good, long life.
I feel like work would shorten your life.
It
'Cause the
does
more
not
time you're at work,
actually.
I feel like the more time you go to work is the less time you have to actually enjoy life.
And my chicken nuggets.
Num 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 num.
I might trade my weapon if that's cool.
Oh yeah, I got stuff to sell too.
Oh yeah.
I like this one, but it requires blood to feed it.
So, quick question: what happens if you don't feed it blood?
Nothing, I just can't transform it.
Oh. How often do you need to feed it?
Let me find it.
So, Drake, how much does a rapier and a studded leather armor cost? Non-magical.
Do I understand what this says? Your handwriting's not that bad.
Oh.
So basically, to transform this weapon, you must feed it blood. Each time you deal damage with this weapon to a creature that possesses blood, the epi gains 1 charge. The epi can hold up to 4 charge. Each charge lasts for 1 minute or until it's consumed. If this weapon has 1 or more charges, you can use your bonus action to transform it. So untransform, you gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls you make with this weapon against creatures that have more than half their hit points. Transformed, you gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls you make with this weapon against creatures that are bloodied, half of its hit points or fewer. In this form, it consumes 1 charge at the end of each of your turns. Unless you've expended 1 or more charges that turns, it reverts back to its untransformed state and loses all charges. When you hit a creature with an attack using the epi, you can expend 1 or more charges to unleash the blood accumulated in this blade. 1 charge, you heal a number of hit points. 2 charge, you deal extra 1d8, and heal a number of hit points equal to the damage you dealt, the necrotic damage. Target becomes bound in blood and must make a DC 14 for 3 saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 2d8 necrotic damage as it is restrained until the start of your turn. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't restrained. 4 charges. Blood covers a creature's face and chokes it. The creature must make a DC 14 Dex saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 2d10 necrotic damage and is stunned till the start of your next turn. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't stunned. But that also requires the creatures to have blood, and 90% of the things that we fought
Don't necessarily have blood.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd essentially just have a sword plus 1. Which kind of sucks. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, but I'd let you trade it, quote unquote, trade it in for.
Well, so the one I'm looking at here is a battle axe that is 2 pistols, and I can use both. I have martial and simple weapons. Oh, because paladin. And this one would actually fit Belthy really well because it's basically a fiery crucible axe. Oh, darn. I don't know that I want that either. The other one that I'm looking at is this one that turns greatsword into dual wield short swords. Hi.
Hi, Zoe. Oh, or studded leather armor is 45 gold.
I think I would
And a
trade it for
rapier?
that.
A basic bitch rapier?
Yeah, because I'm trying to sell studded leather armor and the rapier that I used.
Oh.
Okay, this is what I want to trade it for.
So probably a total of like 75 gold.
Perfect. I'm not totally broke.
Or this is what I want instead.
Ew.
Yeah. because that actually helps me be tankier. That's why I wanted the that weapon too, is because I wanted to, be able to heal myself, but
Pork.
Pork.
Bark, bark.
Works.
But yeah, I think that's the one that I want to do.
Okay. Very well. Relinquish all your gold.
Well,
You already did.
like, I already did. Yeah.
All right, I will throw my plate away, and then we can
Resume.
go die. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I hate about sequels to really awesome films?
Hmm.
It's the fact that it becomes less about survival against a foreign being and it's more survival against each other. It's inner war instead of outer war. Too many actions movies do that. Where instead of it's us against a problem, it's us against us, and the problem's still there. Makes things less fun.
Okay, so it's just. You here. Grayson.
One of y'all should remind me that I can use my cute little servant to do things because it has a gun now.
Why do I have to remind you?
Yeah,
Someone
see,
remind me,
it's your
please.
gun.
Well, I always forget that I have my cute little like companions because like obviously Blex is such an integral part of our team that I forget we all have companions technically. Anyways, because Blex is the only one that we get to see on the board, even though we all technically have little companions like Blex. Mine looks like a T-Rex, I remember. Honoratas. Point is that I want my cute little kitty with the gun to have his moment.
Let me see if I put this in right.
Because that sounds hilarious.
Cool.
Wait, is there any
God, you're doing radiant damage? Call the police.
I know. Extra radiant damage.
Ew.
All right, so you guys are back in a kind of familiar detention boggy swamp. And your task that the Witherbloom professor kind of gave to you is your job is basically to mentor a group of misbehaving students for the day. But as you guys kind of approach the bog, you see a trio of kind of familiar faces, at least two of them. You guys see Aurora, Grayson, and a third elephant-like man.
Aurora, I always knew you.
Named
Problem
Rampart.
child.
No.
She looks a
Aurora, what are
little
you doing?
sheepish, a little
What
bashful.
happened? Babe, what happened? Grayson, I understand, but you?
So you guys are quickly approached by Instructor Menexes. He is the Prismari Professor of Expression at the school. He's the kind of faculty member in charge of today's detention bog. But as for what everyone's done, Grayson is here because he caught a student making fun of Lumi. And so he kind of defaced their dorm room with
It was
magical...
Cal, wasn't it?
It was not. I only stand against Grayson.
Cal, you suddenly get a
deserves
sinking
better.
feeling that somebody might have messed with your dorm room. No.
Excuse me. I
But,
only have issues with Grayson. They are single-sided on that front.
Which are very shallow issues.
Your lovely girlfriend Aurora is here because she insulted a classmate, refused to apologize, and then insulted the classmate again.
Ah!
It's fair. Honestly, respect.
Using some swears that sound very Belthy-like.
Ah! I'm so proud.
I'm also proud, babe. Knew you had it in you.
And
I
Bed
mean,
and Rampart...
definitely not proud. He kind of like winks, but he can't.
Wink wonk.
because-
Nudge nudge.
Yeah, wink.
And Bedham Rampart, the Elephant Man, he is here because he caused another student to fall through an open, magically hidden trapdoor as a prank.
Yeah, no, bro, that's not cool. What the fuck?
The other student being Kaladin.
Nah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Nice.
Random student just throwing me off ledges. Just because I land on my feet doesn't mean that's cool.
But for Cal and for Alaris, this kind of very specifically swampy smell is familiar and rather comforting to you guys. For everybody else who can smell Belthy, it's a very, I wouldn't say putrefaction, but your senses are kind of overwhelmed by like it smells like nature, mud, like swampy water. And there is a little bit of like a tinge of death because the swamp is kind of home to a lot of death and a lot of life. But you see your familiar faces that are already kind of being put to work, kind of dredging in the swamp to pick up trash and other bits and pieces, like potion bottles, things like that.
Is there anything I can cast to make Aurora not get dirty?
If you have something, go for it.
I have no idea what I can cast. I haven't looked in ages.
But you guys are approached by an orc faculty member who's carrying a satchel that's just kind of like almost rolling over with scrolls. He is the Prismari Professor of Expression. And he greets you all with I'm so pleased to have you here with me today. This is such an amazing opportunity for all of us to learn more about ourselves, our fellow students, and the amazing world around us. He smiles, but the smile isn't quite reaching his eyes. You can tell he does not like being forced to play nanny for these students, and he doesn't like being in the swamp of all places. You can see his robes kind of have like a crust of like mud around the hem, and he's very, very displeased about that. But today, all of us are going to be heading out into the bog to recover some lost supplies and return them to dry land.
Okay.
But, so... basically, he is pairing you guys off into duos. So, Lumi, you're buddies with Grayson. Alaris and Belthy are together. And Cal is with Aurora. And Elephant Man is going with the Professor.
Fuck Elephant Man.
But he gives each of you a spell scroll of Tensor's Floating Disc.
I already have that spell,
So
but
you
I
guys
ritually cast it. Okay.
So, yeah, basically you guys are going to be trawling around in the swamp, kind of finding stuff. But what you guys know is that earlier in the week, a load of supply crates failed to arrive at a storage area for Witherbloom students when a Hydra attacked the kind of mechanical creatures that like haul the cargo for the school. So these grinders are now kind of like malfunctioning, covered in Hydra bits, and they're wandering the bayou confusedly. The cargo that they hauled that you guys are supposed to find has been kind of scattered about the bog. And yes, it is your turn to retrieve it.
There we go.
And he is aware, like most of the other faculty at this point, they're aware of Murgaxer and everything else. Currently, he has nothing new to share because he's a teacher and he's useless. But yes,
Got that right.
Well, Alaris doesn't need Tensei's floating disc because Belty's just gonna put her on his shoulders and then just kind of walk through the mud. Belty's like 8 feet tall and doesn't really care about being messy because, you know, skeleton. Easy to clean him off.
Alaris is gonna stand on Belty's shoulders and then jump off and dive into the water.
Oh no.
okay. So you guys can see on the map, those little crates are the crates you're after. So y'all can either split up or you guys can work together if you guys want to find a bigger group.
Obviously, we just split up.
We're splitting the party.
Me and Aurora will go over here to find this one.
And that's why we don't split the party. Okay.
Let me guess, roll for initiative.
So we'll start with Alaris and Belthy.
We're gonna come over to this crate, I guess, and pick it up.
So at the very far end of a broken bridge on kind of like a little swampy island kind of sticking out of the mud is a mound of earth that's barely large enough for one person to stand on. A dented metal crate is partially embedded in the ground.
I'm gonna pull it off the ground.
Okay? It weighs about 150 pounds, so it is not light.
I have a 20 in strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're able to carry it. I will say it will reduce, it will half your speed while you're carrying it because you're carrying it and you're trudging through mud and swamp.
That's fine. I'm gonna take it like back here.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Don't go that quickly. We are still explaining things. You're not going that fast.
What's my crate?
Can I help by levitating it a little bit?
You can.
Okay. I'll do
And
that.
as you guys kind of pick up the crate and start walking,
Crate.
you guys see something moving in the distance that just kind of stops. And then you see two pinpricks of like red light that kind of slowly turn in your direction. And then with surprising speed, a little closer. You guys find yourselves face to face with a ruin grinder, one of the malfunctioning cargo robots.
I'm gonna drop the cargo and pull out my sword at the same time.
Okay. And just you guys are gonna roll for initiative.
Yay! I get to try my new skill.
To pull up this
My new
thing.
swords.
Stat block. Hang on.
This is where I drop it.
Phew. Turn order.
I finally can bonus action with stuff because of this sword, and I'm excited about it.
Nope. Rip. Rip. Who has the higher dex? I think it's Alaris.
I think she does, yeah. My dex is only at 16. So
Yeah,
plus 2 modifier.
Yeah. So Alaris is first then. All right, so you guys are faced with a big, giant, kind of angry, but mostly confused ruin grinder.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Does it speak?
You can try speaking with it if you'd like.
Yeah. I kind of want to be like, yo, 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 you work for the school. What the fuck?
It kind of blinks impassively. It seems to understand the language you're speaking, but it itself can't speak in return.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
I'm not ready yet. Belty can have my turn. Go first.
Belty, then.
Yeah, he goes first.
Hold on.
So you've dropped the crate and drawn your sword.
Yes. I'm going to attack it twice, I guess.
Okay.
In its great sword form.
Both hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 34 points of damage total.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna turn it into my dual short swords. So that's my turn. Right?
Right, so Alaris and Blex, since it's only you two right now, you guys watch as Belty kind of draws his new sword. And it's this like big, beautiful, great sword that kind of gives off a golden light around the edges. Around
Oh
the
no, it definitely gives off a golden light.
Yeah,
In a 10-foot
bright light.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a light. It's bright. It's flashy, just like him. And he kind of rushes up and lands 2 successive hits on this ruin grinder, kind of across its metal chest. And the slashes that it leaves behind almost like burn, kind of like if this thing had been anything but metal, it would have like cauterized the wound immediately. But at this rate, it just kind of leaves scores in the middle. Alaris.
Okay. I'm looking through some of the new spells that I have confusion.
That's why playing spellcasting classes scares me as a player. Like, I don't want to do that.
It's honestly not bad.
It's really not that hard.
Oh,
Knowledge
this
is
one.
babies. Okay.
To be fair, though, I do think that there's so many cool spells that are like, what do I want to use this turn? You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But, like, in all honesty, it's not that hard. It's like, I think Baldur's Gate does a good thought of it, too.
Okay, I kind of want to try a new spell and
Go
see
for
what
it.
happens. Okay, I want to use Tidal Wave, take all the nasty swampiness and just throw it right in its face.
Okay.
Right.
Dex
Let me think
saving
of-
throw.
There it is.
Okay. And the save is the 15?
Should be higher.
Yeah, I think so.
That's an 8. So it fails.
Yeah.
Roll damage. So 48. Oh, 15 bludgeoning damage. I see it. Okay. So it takes 15 damage, and you kind of knock it off its metallic feet.
Yeah.
So it is now prone. Let's do that. That's now its turn. Its turn is now. uh,
Duel.
the weekends are the
Where's
one
your-
time I just turn off on the weekends. I don't know what I'm doing.
Where's your deck?
Where's my duel?
No, it's where's your deck? Where's my deck?
It's at home
I
because I keep beating Or in Yu-Gi-Oh.
no, I
Yes.
loved Perfect Cell versus Yabi Yugi from Team 4-Star.
The thing that just to get out the thing I will say about most trading card games now, except for mostly Pokemon, but even Pokemon now, is like they just keep adding new effects and everything. So you have to like keep up with all the new archetypes and everything. It's so fucking confusing.
The Digimon card game is doing really, really well. I'd
I
love
kind
to
of
get
wish
this one.
I kind of wish the Final Fantasy trading card game was more popular, like in Tucson and stuff. Because then if I come home, then that'd be really cool.
Digimon, Digimon, Digimon.
Yeah, we're so old.
That was 1999.
I know.
Also, Digimon Day is on my birthday.
But this Ruin Grinder is going to. It's prone, so it's going to get up. And then it's going to smack Belthy twice.
Well, when it does that, I'm going to use one of my deflective light charges on my sword. And, I impose disadvantage.
Okay, so the first
Wait,
one misses.
can it be blinded?
No, it has no eyes.
Okay, never mind. I can't do anything.
So it fails the first one. Then your second one hits. So it hits you. 25 is the is the number.
Okay, yeah.
So you take 9 damage, and then I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Easy.
You barely passed,
Neat.
but you passed. All right, so you managed to kind of hold your footing in the muck of the swamp, as the Ruin Grinder just kind of smacks you and kind of hits you square in the chest with your armor. But you're good. We're back to Alaris.
I'm gonna try something again, but I'm gonna hit it with Tidal Wave again.
Okay. So that's another deck save for me. It still fails with a 14.
Yeah. Sweet. And then
This thing is big. He's not very fast.
so he's prone again,
Yeah.
and I can use a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use Grasping Vine to hold it to the ground this time.
Isn't prone an auto crit for melee?
Yes.
Cool.
No. It's advantage.
Oh,
Advantage,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Another deck. So where are you putting the vine?
Just I guess back here on the land behind it.
Okay, here.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So it's gotta save again. Why keep doing this? You know it has no dexterity.
That's why we keep doing it.
It actually passes this time with a 17.
Ooh.
But if it's
Divine.
prone, does that mean it like, if it's already prone, does that like give it disadvantage or something?
It only has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage, but not saves. Belty.
Well, now I can hit it 3 times. Because I have short sword. And then I also have the 2-weapon fighting property with this.
Well, all those hit.
And then I also get to use my Bright Burn.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
It's
Drake.
dead.
I was gonna be like, pull out your calculator.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to pull out my calculator. So, Belthy, you charge forward, and you just manage to, now that your greatsword is kind of turned into dual swords, instead of one giant slash, you're just kind of hacking away at the weak spots in between, in its armor, kind of like the joints, its legs, its arms. And you basically bisect off both of its arms and then bisect off both of its legs. And it just kind of starfishes apart and then just plops in the mud and starts slowly sinking down. So congrats.
Yay.
You killed it.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab my box now.
Yes, you can
Are its
grab your
parts
box.
just-
And you guys can safely now take it back to the professor.
I'm gonna take it back to the professor.
Meanwhile, Cal, Aurora.
Shoot. All right. Well, obviously
So
we're gonna
you
try
guys
to.
have moved to a part of the detention bog that's mostly what you'd call land. Like the ground here is really spongy and like covered in like soft green grass. But you guys spot a muddy steel crate, kind of like lounging in the greenery, kind of sort of sinking into it. Yeah, right there. And you guys see kind of approaching you, kind of like with what Belty and Alaris had to deal with. Yep, a big giant ruin grinder. And this one, however, isn't hostile at the moment.
It's probably hostile once we touch the box, as record has shown us quite clearly. Yes.
But you weren't there.
But it's probably hostile with the box.
If
Not
you'd
that
like,
easy.
you can make me an Arcana check to examine this thing.
Gonna suck ass. All my rolls have been ass these days. See? Bad. I don't know why my rolls are such ass these days.
Aurora is going to
Try.
make a check. She's got you, don't worry. She rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god, thank you, Aurora.
So she kind of explains to you as this thing kind of stumbles around, getting kind of like stuck in the grease, soft, spongy grass. That this thing that was used to move the cargo, something happened to it, and it needs to get recalibrated.
I can tinker. Can I tinker?
Yeah, go for it. I'll give you advantage because you know generally what the fuck you're doing.
Generally, I just don't know what to use to do that, but I want to tinker.
Yeah, go for it.
How do I tinker? What's a thing that I can use to tinker? Because I have like a whole. I have smith's tools. I have alchemy supplies. I have tinker's tools. I got tools, is what I'm saying. And I'm fourth year. I don't know what knowledge that comes with, but I got tools.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what check should I use for tinkering?
Whenever she tinkers, it's intelligence. She uses whatever tool she has and adds her intelligence.
Okay. So that.
So, intelligence on advantage,
Yes.
advantage, and then just straight intelligence, not one of the other things.
You're using your tinker's tools.
Yes, I am. Is that something I can click on to do?
Yes, you can click your Tinker's tools, and it'll give you the option to add what modifier, and you'll add your intelligence.
Attribute intelligence. Well, I've never used them before. Okay, this is news to me. But yes, I will use intelligence with my Tinker's tools.
Okay. So with a little bit of mostly confident tinkering, and Aurora kind of helping you out, handing you tools and kind of like stabilizing this ruin grinder, you're able to actually recalibrate it, and it just kind of the lights around its like quote unquote head and face and body turned from red to a green, and it kind of stands at mostly attention, kind of waiting for any orders that you might give it.
Can I ask it to carry the box for us safely to where it needs to be?
You can.
What is
This
it called?
thing has no problem at all, and it just kind of picks up the box in like a couple of its little fingers and then starts trudging back off towards where it was originally supposed to go.
Oh my god, I feel so proud of myself that I actually remembered I'm an artificer who can tinker. Oh my god. I've never used that skill. Good job, me. Good
Notice
job,
how the
Aurora.
notice how the artificer tinkers and the paladin and druid smash.
Okay, but like I didn't want to play.
Haha,
My
I
rolls have
am
been
here.
so ass these days.
I am here.
But me and
Young
Aurora are
Midori.
good. Shall I try tinkering with something else? Like go help out the last team? Since we're already back? I can offer.
Well, no, right now or in Grayson.
Neither
do
one
me.
of us have the strength to pick this crate up. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cast Tensor's floating disc right under it so that it'll lift it up.
Awesome. So this particular steel crate seems to be I wouldn't say different, but there are score marks of like has like hydro claws have kind of ripped through that first metal outer layer, and its surface is kind of glowing orange. Kind of surrounding it is like a pool of bubbling, hissing water. You kind of get the feeling that whatever's in this crate, it's kind of starting to leak.
Gross. And I'll just have the floating disc bring it over to the professor.
Grayson kind of like puts his hand like in front of you and kind of like pushes you back a little bit. He's like, "Wait, that doesn't look dangerous to you?"
Yeah, but I'm not touching it.
Well, yeah, but we gotta if we're bringing it back to people, we don't want it to like explode or some shit.
Hence the floating disc, so nothing else is touching it. Just go warn everybody and I'll bring it over.
All right. So the two of you kind of pick up the crate and start trudging back to the rest of the group. Oh. Okay, so that is 3 of the 6 crates. So there's 3 more that you guys need to find.
Can I tinker again with the next one? If there's any tinkering to be.
Yeah, so it's up to you guys. If you guys want to go in a big group, if you guys want to split up again, it's up to you.
Guys, I totally cracked it and I fixed the last one and I didn't have to actually fight it. I say we use that.
But fighting's fun.
But like also less work, we can get out of here faster. Work smarter, not harder. Sooner we do, sooner we leave.
I don't know. Fighting it was pretty fast too.
I don't know, not as fast as how I took it down, I guess. But, you know, if you want to fight, by all means, you can fight all 3 of them for me.
I mean, we had what, 2 rounds? That was like 12 seconds.
I literally tinkered it with it and then fixed it within that same tinkering time. No damage. And it carried it for me.
Do we see anything over south?
Yeah, over yonder.
These things? Or do we not see those at all?
So you guys are kind of not close enough to see it. The Prismari professor, he does kind of like, he kind of knows the general area where the remaining 3 are. They have like tracking spells placed on them, so you guys know the general area. So you know that there is one like over here. You know there's one over here.
Okay, but do we? So we don't see these creatures, right?
The creatures, no, not at the moment.
Okay. Belsie's gonna suggest that we kind of walk down this way and see what we can do, because it sounds like all the crates are over this way.
I'm gonna.
And then before you guys leave, I need everybody to roll me a dexterity save.
Why?
Because Or brought over an exploding crate.
Oh. That's not the right one.
Oh, Biff.
Wait, what dexterity?
Yep, because Or brought over a crate that was exploding. Even though Grayson
how could you
said,
do that?
this crate looks like it's gonna explode.
No, he said this looks unsafe, and I told him to warn everybody.
Oh, I'm still an advantage, so don't use my advantage.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, look at that.
And Aurora.
And it blows right up in your face.
Well, yeah, because I'm the one, like, carrying it over.
Your girlfriend is so lucky, Cal.
No.
So...
Why?
If What's-His-Face came over and warned us beforehand, does that mean we can roll with advantage, or?
No.
No? Damn.
Because Or still brought it over. So everybody takes... Well, okay. If you passed, so that is... Belfi, Aurora, and Grayson. You guys take 20 points of damage.
And Kaladin.
Oh, Cal. Take 20 points of damage. Alaris and Lumi take 41 points of damage.
I'm going to cast a ritual spell. Not a ritual spell, but it's my prayer of healing spell. So 2d8 plus spell casting.
For 6!
No.
That's so sad.
Two now once, yeah. So everyone heals 6 health.
Thank you, Belsi. Much obliged.
How much did damage did Alaris take?
41.
I'm gonna lay on hands for 40 on her.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. So, Alaris, you're basically back up to full health.
Sweet. Thank you.
And everyone just kind of looks at Lumi.
I was told to bring the crates. I brought a crate over.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Lumi, too.
Thank you.
Needs a little help.
For 7.
Jesus.
Y'all rolls on this, sir.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, right?
Good.
6 health is better than death, okay?
Okay.
Belty thinks we should all go like right around here.
I'm following Belthy and Alaris.
I'm gonna jump back on Belthy's shoulders. Just for fun.
You know, Aurora will join in. We'll go as a group this time.
Well, we gotta come down here anyway because there's 3 crates. There's 1 crate there, there's 1 crate there, and there's 1 crate over like right next to us. So like, in all honesty, like.
Yeah, so you guys have found the D3, D4, and D6 crates.
So like, in all honesty, we're gonna have to be this way anyway. So now would we see these creatures?
Yeah, at this point you're close enough, and you guys see D2. Right. So a battered crate sits forlornly in the middle of an expanse of mud. Just south of the crate, water burbles from 2 slimy mounds of dense vegetation, and you guys can kind of hear kind of a muffled rumbling, as though there's something lurking underneath the water.
Can I throw something?
Yeah, go for it. What do you throw?
Is there anything around me I can pick up?
Oh, there's like plenty of stones and sticks and bits of...
Alright, I'm gonna pick up a stone and catapult it in that general direction to see if anything will pop out.
Okay, so you catapult this kind of flat like rock into the water. It kind of just plops into the water, and you guys see 2 giant like kind of heads like slowly emerge from the water, and you see the 2 beasties in front of you. They don't appear to be hostile yet. They are more of just like circling around the crate, and you guys can barely see some like fumes like rising off of the crate.
Can I shoot the crate with a ray of frost?
Go for it. I'd say that hits. I'm not even gonna bother with like damage, but you basically you aim your ray of frost and it kind of hits right on target, like right in between these 2 things, and it kind of freezes over that entire crate, and you guys see as the fumes kind of like peter out and then stop, like Lumi's spell has just like sealed whatever breach was causing a leakage, and the beasts seem to like slowly. Like, it seems like they were being affected by it. So now they seem to, like, sort of not be affected.
See, I'm smart.
Belty's gonna pick up this crate. Come here. Do they attack him, the beasts?
Yep, as you get within range, they see you and roll initiative. Everybody.
No, boy.
But don't click it yet. Let me. Okay.
Still counts.
No, I'm doing great.
Okay.
Perfect.
I have to click my token, because I always fuck this up. Click my token, and then press initiative.
Would my greatsword have reverted back, or do
At
I
this
still
point, yes.
have... Cool.
Sad.
Oh, Laris top of the order this time.
She usually
Why am I always first?
Because you have higher dexterity than everybody else.
And all my rolls are shit today, apparently.
I was gonna say nice guys finish last.
Whoop. Which is why Cal's last place.
No, I'm last place.
And Lumi.
Lumi's last place.
Okay, so I don't know. I've been having some luck with tidal wave. If I could take both of them out.
Are you in range?
Are you able to cast it again?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, how many spell slots do you have left?
And I have one more.
Okay.
Okay, then go for it.
Do, do, do.
Okay, so do you want to angle it so that it misses Belthy?
Yeah.
Okay. So these things have to make a dexterity save. Haha, that's a fail. And that's still a fail. So they both fail.
Yay. They're prone.
That's 16 damage.
Get him, Belty. I can't do it again.
Oh damn.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Belthy.
I'm gonna swipe twice at this one.
Okay.
With the greatsword. I didn't mean to do the last one.
I'm gonna say good.
You both hit. 27 and 21.
Pulling their shit up again. Yes, they both hit.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action split my sword.
Okay, so 33 points damage. Okay, so this thing looks sad and fairly hurt. So you kind of start wailing on this thing, and then you split your sword into its dual sword form as you kind of come back to your starting spot. It's Aurora's turn. So what does this bitch have? I haven't used her in ages.
Language.
Fuck you.
Wow. She is going to... Gonna come up here. And she's going to attempt to Briar Vine this one right here. It doesn't work. She rolled a 5. So she misses. It's Grayson's turn. He's gonna come up right next to her. And he's going to use his ranged ink blade. And he crits. So
Mine's better than yours.
so you guys watch as Grayson kind of dashes up next to Aurora and flings what seems to be a blade made of pure like jet black ink, and it sinks right into this thing's eye. And it deals 33 points of damage.
Damn.
Cal.
You know me, I love my advantage at a distance. So I'm gonna do the oh reliable, as always. Alright, so I'm gonna strike twice with my light crossbow bow Ugh, words.
You like cross boy?
My
You cross
boy.
boy?
And then once again. Ah, sad. Does one hit?
Yeah, one hits. Right, which one are you hitting?
And which one's the one weakest right now?
They're both literally the same.
Then let's just go with that one because it's like straight across. And
Okay.
obviously, I'm not gonna hit Aurora because it's probably taller than her.
You shoot Aurora in the back of the face.
Meh.
In the back of the face. All right, so this one here looks like it's like it's almost on its last legs.
And that ends my turn.
All right. So this thing's gonna make a turn now. So it's going to. It's going to move here. And it's going to.
Did it
attack-
ever leave
No,
my opportunity?
It never
attack
left.
range?
It never left your range.
Darn it.
And it is going to attack with its tusks twice, once on Aurora, once on Grayson. So it hits on Aurora, and it hits on Grayson. So Aurora takes 12 points of piercing damage. Grayson takes 26.
Jesus.
Actually, I think I'm going to
dangerous.
attack it with my sentinel feet.
Okay, so that'll hit. For 8. Right, and both of them have been knocked prone. The boyfriends are in trouble. The girlfriend's in trouble.
Well, the one next to me also has 0 speed
Okay.
for the rest of the turn. Meaning,
Right. Louis.
Is it my turn finally?
Mm-hmm.
And I come right about here. And I'm going to cast Ice Storm.
oh, I know
Going
this one.
To angle it. Because it's at a 20-foot radius. Like that.
Cool.
Ice Storm.
It's like announce your attacks before you say them. Ice Storm.
Ice Storm.
Blade swipe! Slash!
Stop making these things make dex saves. We all know they can't save.
Never. You made me make a deck save.
Almost killed you.
Hey, both fail. How do you want to do it?
Wait, they both die?
They had no health.
Oh. I guess I'll just pull out my new rapier, dance around a bit because I'm super extra, creating the ice storm and pelting them with icicles.
So there's now
A
just
frozen
like
plot of land.
shards. Yeah. It was like some of the swamp water seems to have frozen over a bit, and these poor things literally have like shards of ice kind of like sticking up out of their backs like perverted spikes. They're both dead. Very, very dead.
Yeah.
I'm so useful.
Belty's gonna grab this crate and like, okay, and put it like over here, and then he's gonna continue to grab this crate and put it over there.
So both the D2 and D5?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless is this one that I'm over here with? Because I can't move it.
You're only missing D1 now.
Which
Is this
further
crate
south.
have anything weird about it?
No, it's sealed. There's like it's got a bit like it's a bit rough because it did get attacked, but no, it's fine.
Okay. So next one, he's gonna start walking. Because he's the only one who can lift these crates.
I go down. Using the bridges. The bridges.
With a hop, a skip, and a jump, and I have to move.
Do I see anything wrong with this crate?
Hang on, I have to move these. I have to move team boyfriend and girlfriend.
I like how the professor and the other kid aren't doing anything.
No, they're not. They're
Okay.
here to be set pieces. They don't actually do anything. That would require work from me.
So, what is this? Do I notice anything bad with this crate? Like, is it leaking or anything?
So you are on the part of the bog where there's just like a trail of smooth stones that are just large enough for like you to balance on. I kind of extend between like this little bit of the bog and this little bit of the bog. And this little bit of the bog. Thank you, Zoe. Providing good sound effects.
The best sound effects.
So just off the center is a sealed metal crate in the muck. It's got a cracked corner seam that is oozing this like tar-like substance into the water.
I'm gonna pick it up and start to move it.
Okay.
And at
So you
least-
get to right about here, basically. Not very
Okay.
far, about 10 feet. And this goop just kind of keeps like sinking into the water. And then so slow, it's laggy. And then you, Belty, you hear the sound of gurgling water and this like guttural, sibilant rasping, like a hissing sound.
I'm gonna set the crate down.
And then a moment later, everybody sees everybody hears this cacophonous, multi-throated roar that kind of like rattles your eardrums. And this
My
thing
rabbit
appears.
ears.
I don't have eardrums. Oh god, it's a hydra.
And this big boy appears.
Oh, God.
Or rather, its heads appear. Most of its body is still like sunk under the swamp.
Initiative.
I'm guessing roll initiative.
Yep, the last time for today, I promise, I swear.
Did you bring up initiative
Okay.
tracker?
I'm bringing it up, that's fine. Voila.
At least it wasn't a nat one.
Okay, and then click.
Oh, Hydra didn't do too bad, I'll take it.
Oh my god. Is that like a decent roll today?
Yeah.
I've been rolling
Not
great
when
on
it
my
counts.
initiative.
Alright, so Belfi.
I'm gonna run over here.
This thing has 5 heads, by the way.
I'm gonna run over kind of behind it and hit it. Would my greatsword have changed back to a greatsword?
Yes.
Alright, cool. And do what I do.
So the first one misses, second one hits.
Is it an aberration or an undead?
Oh,
Okay, well,
it is a Hydra.
Max damage! Except for on my D4, but max damage!
Alright, so 21.
And then bonus action, split my greatsword.
Okay. Let me do a little bit of math here. Okay. It's the Hydra's turn. So this thing has 5 heads right now. And Belty, you are currently the only one in range of it. So it's going to make all 5 attacks on you.
Or it could move.
It's not about to move and provoke opportunity attacks. Well, it also can't. It's not really moving because its whole body is underneath the water. These are its heads. I don't. Oh my god! Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your AC?
18.
You take 45 points of damage from 4 attacks.
No.
You know, that's cool. Yeah.
Hilarious. Because usually these guys roll shit initiative and they're always last in the turn order. So everybody's around them. Hilarious. You guys, you basically saw these Hydra heads pop up. Belthy like whack at it, deal some good damage, and then you basically see Belthy kind of like almost get deleted.
Oh no.
20 health.
Yeah.
God. Okay. I'm gonna move closer. Yes. And then let's see. I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
See if we can get Belty some health back.
For 10 damage.
Oh yeah, question. How deep is this water? Slug water.
So where you are right now, so where you're standing, it's shallow enough for you to be able to move around and like swing your sword and stuff. Like where Laris is, like there's a bit of land sticking up. Where the Hydra is, there's kind of like a deeper kind of recess in this thing. So the water itself is probably about 10, 15 feet deep. So this thing's whole body is under the water, and it's just its heads that are kind of poking up. And
So I'm not under the water though.
no.
Darn. I've got blind fighting, so it wouldn't matter.
So roll a
Alright,
hit dice.
Yeah.
How
roll a-
many?
1. Did you cast it at its base level, or did you upcast it?
I think she can only do base level. She kind of used most of her spells.
No, I've got. I casted it at a 2nd level.
So that's its base level.
Yeah.
Cool.
You get 1 hit dice back.
Why did it give me the option?
I mean, you can upcast it. But
Yeah, I don't
it
have
just
any
depends
spell
on
slots
how
open.
many spell slots you have remaining.
And you guys watch as the Hydra head closest to Belthy and Alaris. So like give or take like around about here, you know. This Hydra head. You guys watch as Alaris' spell kind of takes hold, and you guys kind of start to see it rot from the outside in.
Would we know anything about hydras?
You know that they have multiple heads. If that wasn't already obvious.
Really? Wow. That's a fact I never could have assumed.
So why don't you roll me survival or history? See what you remember. You've been in school for 4 years. So
And I did have my third year aquatic cryptozoology.
Damn it.
So would that give me advantage?
I'll give it to you. Yes. Or
Uh,
you know that you know that hydras have multiple heads and they have teeth.
Yes.
Belthy, you know that with hydras, again the multiple heads, for every head that is killed, 2 more grow back in its place.
I'm gonna tell them that. Don't aim for the heads, aim for the body.
And it comes just in time as one of the heads shrivels away and dies.
But it shrivels, it's not cut off, right?
The head is dead.
Yeah, but if it's necrotic, can something grow in its place?
Paladin,
if
your
it's
turn. We are ignoring this for the flavor.
The all reliable, go. Click. Click.
Both hit.
Yay.
Or 22. Right. So, a couple of the Hydra heads now have like arrows like sticking out of the middle of their heads, and they look kind of stupid.
Intern.
Grayson is just going to chuck a ranged ink blade at one of the Hydra heads. For 19 damage. As another head disappears back under the water as it's killed. Lumi.
Bonus action Blade Song. So my AC goes up. Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't adjust it properly. I'm going to move here. Is this a safe spot for me to stand on?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Blade of Frost. Oh, it should be at advantage. 19.
That hits.
Sweet.
Good thing it hits.
Yes.
Because that would have missed. For 12.
And then extra attack, a normal hit with my current call. 16?
That misses.
Damn. That's my turn.
Okay. Aurora is going to
Kick ass.
Sit there and just look.
Kick ass.
She's going to try and cast Briarvine again. She really should stop casting Briarvine. She keeps rolling a 5. That does not hit. She's just gonna stand. She's just gonna stand on here, looking a little sad. Filthy.
I'm gonna jump on top of the Hydra underwater.
Okay, you are 15 feet underwater.
That's fine. I don't need to breathe. So now that I'm underwater, do I still get advantage because Lumi's technically flanking me?
No, I'm not gonna give you advantage for that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna short sword it 3 times.
Cool.
As long as I hit twice, I get break burn.
They all hit. Okay, 11. So 37 total points of damage. And 2 more of its heads. So it's
Even
you
if
guys currently see 1 head.
So, question though. So I was going down for the body.
That's just how the mechanics of this fight are working.
Okay.
Deal with it.
Darn.
So it's the Hydra's turn now, and you've cut off 4 of its heads. So 8 heads come back up out of the water. It heals.
Only 8 points. Got it.
No, it heals 10 health points per head. So you still dealt a nice chunk of damage to it, but it's definitely healed some. And now that it has 8 heads, it gets 8 bite attacks. So it's going to make 3 on Belthy, 3 on Lumi, and 2 on Alaris. So for Belthy,
I'm gonna reaction deflective light. Every attack is at disadvantage.
so only one of them hits. You take 10 damage. As the heads just kind of snap at you. Most of them seem to miss. 3 on Lumi. 3. Lumi, what's your AC?
Currently 22.
One of them hits.
For
12 damage.
what was the roll?
27.
Damn it. 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have shielded, it would have raised to 27. So.
And then 2 on Alaris. What's your AC, Alaris?
15.
Only 1 hits for 8 damage.
We're lucky.
Can I? What was the roll?
17.
I want a shield.
Okay. So this Hydra head kind of comes lashing towards you, and at the very last second, you deflect it with a shield, and it kind of bounces off. It's your turn.
Okay.
Both Lumi and Belthy are looking kind of fucked.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna try and cast Blight on it.
Okay.
God, I love blight. Oh, look at those 8s!
Jesus Christ, that's the one.
Holy Jesus.
5 8s?
This is reminding me of when she rolled her stats.
Con save. Fuck. Alright, it takes the full 52 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Pretty much destroys all of what it healed.
Yep. Yep. And 2 of those now 8 heads fall back under the water immediately.
Shriveling up to dust.
Yep.
I have a method. Sorry.
Anything else?
Oh, I'm good for now.
Ow.
I could try something new, but I don't wanna. Oh, reliable. At it again. Hopefully, I don't want to try something new and risk getting terrible stats. At least 1 hits.
First one hits.
Damn.
As you pick it for 5 damage. Grayson is gonna chuck an ink blade. He misses. Lumi.
I'm going to bonus action cast Spirit Shroud.
Hey, that's new.
I didn't add it to my,
Or at least
my thing. Sorry, hold on. Let me just post it. It is 1d8 extra damage.
Now, any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points till the start of your next turn. That's mean.
I just remembered that it does that. So, I'm going to Blade of Frost.
Okay.
I don't have advantage because Balthazar is underwater.
I thought it.
Damn.
That misses.
Normal attack or extra attack. Yes.
Hits. For 13 points of damage.
So it's Spirit Shroud is cold.
Okay. 2 more of its heads. Anything else?
No, sorry, that's it.
Aurora is going to stay with
Not
me
do the
now.
thing.
Briarvine.
You said she should quit
Missed.
doing that.
She rolled better this time, but she still didn't hit. Healthy.
Okay, I'm gonna come back up here, out of the water.
There's swampy stuff.
That's
And
fine.
moss hanging off of you.
Gross.
Well, now we have advantage, so I'm gonna hit 3 times.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
And the last one, I'm definitely putting a level 2 smite on it. But I'm going to use 2 level 2 smites and a level 1 smite. So...
Just
And I'm
how
gonna
do you
use-
want to do this?
So I'm going to pop myself out of the water. I'm just going to, like, pop out of the water, like, wielding my knives, like, cross hands. And then just dive straight back in. And the heads are just going to, like, start falling and nobody's going to know what happens. And then I'm going to jump out of the water and just kind of appear next to Lumi. And then shift my sword back and put it back on my back.
You guys
in the
watch
hydra-
all this like anime style. As he meticulously goes to each remaining head and like cuts it down, completely severs it. Like dashing back and forth, like this like light from his sword that's like like a trail of light as he moves. And as he lands next to you or Lumi, and you see his swords kind of fuse back into their greatsword, like almost in slow motion as the Hydra just there's like bubbling under the water as the Hydra's body then like rises back up to the top of the water with a bunch of blood and everything else instead.
That deteriorates because necrotic damage.
Yeah, it rots in on itself. It's dead.
How many hit points did it have before Balthazar?
21. I didn't even have to.
I'm curious. I want to know what I roll. And that's without
That is
smite.
more than 21.
Yeah, I would have.
So even if it did, by some miracle, survive and regained more heads, it wouldn't have regained more life points. Or hit points because of my Spirit Shroud.
Yeah. That fucked me up. I hated it.
It didn't even drop it, though.
But that was the last crate. It's now silent in the swamp around you.
Who's Arkin Menexus?
That was supposed to be the token for this dude. But
Oh.
Oh, you actually wanted a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Belthy's gonna grab the crate and take it back.
Okay. Quest completed. 6 out of 6 crates. Literally.
Do we level up? No, I'm kidding.
So, as you guys bring the rest of the crates back, the professor kind of inspects each of them. Well, it's technically 5 crates now, as one of them exploded.
Yes.
But he asked if you guys notice anything particularly strange about any of the crates.
Other than the one that exploded?
Yes.
I point to the one that I froze and say that one was smoking.
And this one has black top.
I see that. So he'll very carefully kind of mutter a couple of spells and kind of make sure that, and kind of add an extra layer of magical protection to those crates. And he says, "There, that should hold until we get these back to the school. I'll report this to the faculty. Thank you guys for your help. We'll ask to speak with all of you again soon, probably, as we learn more about Murgaxer and all of this. Goodbye." And he leaves.
Where's our reward?
Whack. Where's our
I'll post it in your grade books.
Now, perfect.
But congratulations. This is kind of where we're gonna end tonight. Everyone's now 9th level.
Oh, we did level up.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
I was totally joking. But
Hell yeah.
sure, I'll take it.
Can't complain.
So that'll be your assignment before we meet again, is to level up.
Can
or
everybody
I
at
could
least
just do that
roll-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your
for
HP.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yes.
No, Kaladin, don't cheat.
Cal just took the average.
Don't
He's
cheat.
like, I'm scared.
I take average anyway.
I just clicked average.
He's like, I don't want to take risks.
Oh, I get no additional features.
Oh, was I supposed to hit roll instead of average?
It's more fun to roll, but
Oh, I
if
was like
you want to
wondering
be
why.
basic and pick average, then
If you want to be boring and not take risks.
keep
Well, I
in
honestly I just clicked because
mind-
average was the one that was lit up.
Keep in mind that some of the spells will look / sound weird, but that is because the compendium is one of our friends', and it's also part of a whatchamacallit, another campaign. So like some of these spells are from a different setting. They're not actual D&D spells. What did I want to grab? Ooh, modify memory.
I can add 8 new spells. Oh shit, level 3. Revivify? I can't say words. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute, and that creature returns to life with 1 hit point. Hey, that sounds pretty useful. Just enough time to give it, like, cure wounds or something to make it not just 1 hit point. Vampiric touch? That sounds awesome.
Deals necrotic damage and you receive hit points equal to half of the damage you dealt.
You know,
Isn't
it's
that kind of
funny.
awesome?
Because of Prismari stuff, I have most of the first level spells that I can actually get.
Yeah, I have like 6 first level spells that I haven't gotten yet. I'm looking at these 3rd level spells.
Ooh, that's really good, actually. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Too bad I'm a paladin and like all my cool spells are just used for smite.
Ooh, protection from energy sounds useful.
If you want to know more about it, click the I next to it.
I did read.
Okay.
I did read.
Just
I'm reading,
making
I swear.
sure.
I kind of learned, but also I just don't know sometimes what that they actually mean. Might fall asleep.
Because of my subclass, I also get Fireball and Bestow Curse.
Oh, guess who's had to start going to PT?
PT.
Physical therapy.
Oh.
Tis
You?
me. For my ribs and ankles.
Bro, we're young.
Bro, I finally went to the doctor for this intense side pain I've been having. And obviously I told my actual doctor that I haven't seen in a year and a half every other issue I've had. I fixed one of 5 problems I told him, and 2 of them require the PT.
Well, good for you for going to PT.
I have to do it twice a week for 6 weeks. I just did 1 week, and it's kind of hell. And I started going to gym, guys, 3 days a week.
Nice.
I have Fireball now.
Nice.
Oh, Hawk. Oh, and Adela. Jihyo's dating a new guy.
Who now?
Twice. He's hot. I gotta admit. Like,
Wait,
she's
who?
got-
Who is it?
Jihu? Jihu?
Yeah, let me try and look up find his name.
I'm excited now. I can curse and Fireball and
Alleged athlete.
Alleged athlete.
as opposed to being an
alleged
actual
relationship.
athlete. Oh.
Alleged
With an
relationship
athlete.
with an athlete. He's one of the skeleton athletes for Korea. His name is Yun Sungbin.
Ooh.
They've been dating for around a year. He's hot.
Where's the
Okay.
picture? Show us the
Oh,
pictures.
Okay.
Food and water, is that useful in in this context?
Not really, since we're already very
picked it
close
up.
to the school.
I picked it up so I could create food for dates with Alaris. Not that Belty eats, but
But it's not nutritious, nor does it taste good. It's just it's nutrition, but it doesn't taste. It tastes bland. It's nothing.
oh yeah, you're right. Well, I have it anyway.
I put it in Strixhaven.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
is
my
this?
god.
Dispel magic.
She has good taste.
He looks weird though. Like that
What's he
picture
look
makes
like?
him look
Wait,
weird.
Why?
Where'd you put it?
I think it's his pants.
Oh.
Put it in Strixhaven.
Strixhaven.
He's a gold medalist. This doesn't have his face, but like the man's fucking ripped.
Oh yeah.
This is what I was listening to.
She can choose well. She chooses well.
While we were in the Hydra fight.
Ken's favorite song.
Dude, it's so good.
What is this? Loud, that's what it is. Water walk? You know, we big in a lot of swamps and watery areas. I kind of want that.
We do a lot of swamps and watery.
Ooh, what about water breathing? I can give up to 10 people, the ability to breathe underwater. Water, obviously, Belty doesn't need it, but the rest of us do.
I was gonna say, I was under the water half that fight.
I already know what you were gonna say because you literally stated it earlier when you went under fucking the swamp or whatever. But the point is would that be useful for y'all?
Yeah.
Water breathing? Because we do come upon very many watery areas.
Listen, I was trying to be cool and just attack the Hydra's body, but apparently the nature of the fight wouldn't allow me.
Nope.
Got my spells.
I can have a cat nap?
Just funny enough.
Capnet is actually a really useful spell.
Right, it just looks fun, especially since I'm a cat.
We use
It's not a dirt nap, which would be extra useful, but it's a cat nap. It's close enough.
Our proficiency bonus goes up.
In my campaign for Spelljammers, we used Catnap to basically get invisibility back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We had a ship that a pirate could turn invisible if he was the captain of. So we made him the captain, and then we and then we like catnapped him so we could get all her spells back or something. And yeah, it was great.
I picked up a spell you might hate, Drake. Also, this one. Cone of Cold. Alright, Balthazar, you better start grabbing those cold-resistant items.
Oh no, kind of cold. I'll just have to counter your kind of cold
No.
with
Don't counter me.
magic circle.
Ow.
Okay, I got it. I think. Bro, I can have a little tiny servant.
Did
I
you
can
grab
also-
I can also just dispel magic now too.
But also, like, flame arrows. I use my crossbow is literally the thing I use the most. Imagine flame arrows. Amazing.
Magical creature. Walk into Strixhaven, cast dispel magic.
And the entire plane rips apart.
Well, you'd have to roll to see if you could actually dispel it.
That's true.
Alright, so roll a d20. You fail.
It would be a 19.
Well, what level do you cast it at?
3, only at 3rd level.
Ow.
That's fudge. And then there's penetrating dice.
Giggity?
Exploding dice.
I don't see any special effects.
That was compounding dice, sorry. Exploding dice?
No.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out, but thanks for joining. It was fun.
Bye.
We'll play again soon. Make sure to finish leveling up. That's your assignment.
I need food.
Done.
I want to watch a movie.
I got to shower before work tomorrow. It's like I got up at fucking 5:45 in the morning.
I
It's
know, I
fine.
also gotta do that. Ugh.